shit. Oh, we live, y'all.
Why do people call Richard Dick? Like, I don't.
I never got that. I never got that. Or what's the other one?
Robert Bob.
Yeah,
how?
I don't get that shit. Like, there's no B.O.B. in your name. Why are we calling you that?
I have look, William. I got an uncle named William. Everybody calls him Billy.
No, I don't get that shit either. Like, I read an article once.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I did read an article once that explained it, but I was still like, nah, that's some bullshit. I don't care.
That's I don't know.
No, man. It's a lot of funny names out there, man. But it's usually like older, more traditional names.
Do you know what though? I think I would rather have like one of those dumbass shortened names than be a dude named like Shannon or Morgan or Tracy.
Wait, don't disrespect my guy Shannon Sharp.
I love Shannon Sharp. I love Shannon all day. I love Uncle Shay, but I still wouldn't want to be named Shannon. Like he had to be a football player.
You know what's funny? A lot of dudes with those names like Tracy, Leslie, out here in LA, they can fight. The reason why is
because of their name.
They got names. Yeah. I've never known a dude named Tracy that was soft. I swear to you. Like they all had hands.
Your name Tracy. You can't.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of gay people that can fight too. Like I've seen that.
Why
shit.
you think they know how to fight? It's dangerous
like I've
out
seen
here.
that shit. Like I've seen niggas get their ass whooped by gay dudes. Like that's
I don't
crazy.
know. You saying that like you don't understand why it's a necessity.
Because I just wouldn't think so. But like these niggas be having hands. Like, Ravish, did you see what the baby did to that troll?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Who even is that? I saw that clip, but I didn't know who he was.
All right, so it's a guy named Kim Cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, wait, Ravish, you know who the baby is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but you can keep going.
Well, he's a popular rapper, right?
Right.
So, it was this guy named Kim Cold. He was always talking shit about him, like he's scared and all this other stuff. Keep in mind, the baby has caught a couple bodies. He caught it legally though, because it's been people that come at him. So he's killed a couple people, right? So this guy, like, he was always like tagging him on Instagram posts, talking shit. So one day, the baby, which happened like this week, he was at a Louis Vuitton store, right? The nigga came in the store when the baby was there, right? And the first thing he did was go on live. And he said, yo, look at this bitch ass nigga, the baby. He ain't gonna do shit. And he was in the store with his phone on live, telling him right next to him, right? Mm-hmm. So then the baby started recording. He said, yo, he kept calling. He said, you scary. Like, what you about to do? You scary. You come in here, you know, this and that, right? So, yo, the baby beat him up with one phone in one hand and his just...
He wasn't holding the phone the whole time.
No. For the most part, he was. And then it was funny because in the middle of the fight, he said, come here. And it was funny because all you see in the next clip, that nigga is knocked the fuck out. He got a bloody nose, all of that shit. And the baby was like...
What's crazy is bro got the first punch in, according to the video. Like, how you get the first punch and you still get knocked down?
You know, but the baby's smart because he let him get that first punch because now it's self-defense. So he can't be sued for that shit.
All day. You should never take the first
He's smart,
hit.
man. He's smart. Yo, Ravish, I'm surprised you ain't see that shit.
Nah, I haven't seen. Nah, I just saw like the aftermath, like niggas doing these explanation vids as to why it went down. But
man,
I don't know who he is. Somebody retweeted it, and I just clicked on the video. I was like, oh, random dudes. Oh, you tagged me in it. I was like, okay, some random dudes fighting. That's funny.
That shit was crazy.
real quick, before we get started to the chat. Melon is under the weather and Psycho's traveling, so they won't be a part of today's episode. And then also, hey, what's up with your boy Jewel Santana, Drew? He looking all booed up.
Who?
Yeah, man. Wait, hold up. Isn't he about to go to jail?
No, he's in jail. He took a jail photo with some nigga's arm wrapped around him, looking all booed up.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, wow. Some dude got turned out.
Nah, come on.
Hey, dog, I'm Dipset for life, but he looking real sus.
Wait, hold on. Where's that picture at?
I'm Googling it. It's on Vlad. Hey, man, you gotta. Hey, man, it's
on
it
Vlad.
don't look good. It ain't a good look.
Ain't that nigga Joel's missing teeth too?
Hey man, I had a homeboy back in the day that always told me when you take pictures with your boys, never let any nigga put his arm around you. It's like they're trying to sun you. You know what I mean?
Son, you mean wife?
Like son, you like, okay, this is the little homie. Yeah. Like this, you the little, like, and only time it's cool for a dude to put his arm around if it's like a group photo and y'all crushed it, you know, like a bunch of y'all. But if it's just one or two, never let a nigga put his arm around you.
Nah, you know how them Atlanta niggas are.
I can't find the photo.
Yeah,
I can't find it either.
Yeah, just go to Vlad TV.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm on Vlad TV. Where that shit at?
I just Googled it. I just went Jules Santana and latest photos.
Yeah, just put Jules Santana.
I even spelled that shit wrong because I had no idea who this dude was.
Hey man, he looking real sus, homeboy. Yeah.
Drew, you want me to just share it to you?
He looking
bad. Because I don't see that shit. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
And they going in, and they about to go in on me for doing that to Jules. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me see that. You put it in the chat?
No, I just sent it to your phone, so I hope it's near you.
Oh yeah, let me see this. Let me see.
But I think wait, I sent the link. Okay.
Oh,
weren't we supposed to have a guest?
Yeah, Silver Sky 545. I think he's on the road or something like that. They said it'll be a little late.
Wait, Ravish, he can't get a pass for that because it don't look that bad.
It kind of do though. It kind of do. Like their expressions look a little. Their expressions look a little familiar. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo,
hey kid, am I wrong for thinking it? Like, he kind of looks sus, dog.
Nah, he look a little sus. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. A lot of rappers take pictures like that.
Nah, not in jail. They do. Not in jail. You know who he is right now? Y'all seen Boondocks?
No, I haven't seen
I only seen a little bit of Boondocks.
Yeah,
what was his name? Like Thugnificent. He was like, he had this major beef, and Riley got in the middle of it. They shooting at each other and all this shit. At the end of the episode, you find out, bro trying to kill him because that's his ex-man, and he cheated on him. It was some wild shit.
Wait, was Thugnificent dressed in purple or some shit? No.
He was the one who I think they originally wanted Luda to do his voice. Oh no, it was Gangstalicious. It was Gangstalicious.
Gangstalicious.
Yeah, the one Gangstalicious, the one that he was fruity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Gangstalicious.
Yo, Boondocks predicted some shit though.
That's funny.
That was the song, Thuggish Love. That was hilarious.
Jesus, man, that's crazy. Yo, Ravis, I need to tag you in that video so you can see this.
Okay.
Let me tag you in that shit.
All right. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know, it's all about rappers, they persona. You know, I understand people think like, oh, they a thug and this, that, and the third. And nah, man, a lot of it is just who you perceive to be. It ain't really who you are like that. So
Ravis, let me know if you got that.
All right. It's in the
it's
chat.
Not as clean as like how it is on his Instagram page, but they kind of didn't get the whole thing on Twitter.
Wait, Brightburn is out already? I haven't even seen a trailer for that shit.
Yeah,
what is it on?
I think it's just in the theaters, right?
It's a movie. I thought it was a TV show.
Yeah, I got it, Drew. Let me take it. Oh shit.
Actually, while I'm on my computer, let me see if I still got Boondocks on this shit.
Yeah, okay. All right, I see it right now.
It's a good thing the chat likes us because we for sure not talking about nothing right now.
Hey, yeah, you just, you know, they rock with us. We got to get DC in here. You know what I'm saying? And oh shit.
Yo, every time I watch this video, I'll be dying, man.
Hey, that dude look like Hey, dog, this got to be like a joke, right?
Nah, it's not a joke. That nigga, yo, when he got into his car on Instagram page, he was making mad excuses. He was copping out. He was capping. That nigga was capping.
Did you just show him the fight video?
Yeah. And he had a busted lip.
Yo, my man, but why is his pants off though? Like
because that nigga knocked the shit out of him.
Bro, did he kick him at the end when he was trying to get up?
Man,
like that was some low shit. It was funny, but it was low.
And why, hey dog, why my man's is like 25 pounds heavier than the baby? Like,
did you see how he got the first punch in though? Like,
yeah.
Hey, dog, I think that's kind of low key stage, man. That just
it's not.
Nah,
bro.
he had a bloody nose.
No, it was
he was busted up.
He got his ass whooped.
Oh man, you can't.
He been talking about the shit to the baby for months. I knew that. See,
I don't know, but that's crazy, man. Now that's funny.
I'm digging Orwellian's nicknames. What y'all think? We the only ones who got some because we're the only ones here right now.
Let me see. Okay, Drew Dillinger, Real Talk Rap.
Oh shit,
Killer Candice. Okay. Hey, why can't I get the little Big Rav or something?
Lil Big Rav, you want that name?
No, I'll
Drew
take
Dillinger,
they gave me Real Talk Rap. I like that though, Real Talk Rap. Oh,
hey man, my name is Drew Smooth, man. Come on, man.
What? You want that?
Matter of fact, Kid Drew. There we go.
Kid Drew.
But we already got Cycle Smooth.
Yeah, Kid Drew.
Okay, Kid Drew.
Kid Drew and
man,
Cycle Smooth.
Sometimes I'll be having my helmet on, so I got to take that L, man.
Ah, man, that's funny. All right. Well, what I could do, we could just kind of freestyle. I got some topics anyway. So we could I'll give you all the intros or whatnot. I mean, you know what's crazy, man? I almost overslept. You know it's raining out here, Candace?
Yeah, no, I actually just walked outside like 10 minutes before the podcast. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was like raining like heavy. I'm like, what the hell?
But the sun isn't out, so I was kind of expecting it, but I just thought it was going to be cold, not like fucking raining.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
I don't care because I'm off tomorrow. Let it rain. Let it rain.
The chat is asking me to link the video.
What up, fam?
What's up?
Yo, what up, man?
It's one of them days. I already know. Yeah, because and they're not.
Where everybody at?
I think Cycle is traveling. My man Melon is under the weather, and I think DC is running a little late. The guest Silver Sky 545 is running a little late too. But
Melon always under the damn weather, man.
You need to get with a black chick, man.
Keep his face out of that ass.
Yo, we having church.
Crazy.
You see
that? I was gonna
Hardy, did you just wake up?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna make that same joke, man, but I was like, nah, he ain't here to defend himself.
Who at church?
We are. I mean, we got a super chat. We holding church right now.
Okay.
Oh, shout outs to what's that? Gray Ghost listening to y'all on the road. This is my 4 p.m. church. Oh, all right. Keep evolving. Cheers. Good looking, man. Appreciate you. Shout outs to the chat, everybody here. What's going on, man? AGS Podcast, episode 46. We here.
Yeah. Hey, man.
You know what I mean? Holiday weekend. Yeah. What y'all doing, man? No barbecues? What's happening?
It's raining, right? Well, it's like rainy.
Yeah. It's coming down. Yeah,
we actually having seasons this year in California.
Yeah.
And so y'all, so no barbecues popping today.
Not today.
Over there. I mean, usually when y'all folks usually do it or whatever, tomorrow or today or
typically on Monday, like the actual Memorial Day.
Yeah, usually like you can get it like both, but yeah, usually Monday.
I mean, some people have things on Sunday, you know, if they gotta work.
It's scorching down here. It's like 90, 98 degrees or some shit.
Ooh, and it's humid too, huh?
Yeah, it's fire.
That's what I'm trying to be around.
Like
that's nasty. I hate being hot. I'd rather be cold all day.
Man, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Yes,
no, you don't.
yes. Because look, when you're cold, you can just get more blankets, put more clothes on.
No.
When you're hot, no matter there's only so much you can take off. Like,
have you ever experienced a New York winter? Brick City?
No, I'm not trying to go to New York in the winter.
All right, but I'm saying, why you think we'd be wearing Timbs?
But you know what? When I was going to Cal State Sacramento, it gets cold up there. And I was staying in an old ass house with no insulation and I was too broke to pay for heating. So when it was like 20 degrees outside, it was 20 degrees in my house. So I've experienced cold.
You ever seen snow, Candace?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Let me tell you. Hey man, my first time in New York City.
Some people in California never seen snow.
Yeah, no.
We got Big Bear. I mean, a lot of people don't travel, but I was fortunate enough to travel a lot when I was younger. So
Yeah, no, it's different in New York. New York is it's colder. Like, yeah.
Bro, man.
I take California weather over any other states any day.
That's why I'm trying to go over there, man, for real.
We got dry heat, no humidity. So when it's 98, it's not like the same 98 as like it is in the South.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, yeah, that shit is.
Yo, Ravs, do Riverside really look as good in the pictures that I've seen?
Certain parts, but it's kind of certain parts, man. Riverside gets like a bad reputation compared to the other counties in Southern Cal, but it's affordable. And if you're coming out here from New York, you'll like it. You'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the first time I ever seen wind patterns in the sky was New York. Like it was raining so hard I could see the wind move. Yeah. I was like, damn, I ain't never seen that shit before.
It's regular.
All right. Shout out to Tony Wood 25. He said, got a quick question for Candace. How you go crazy? Yeah. Oh, for Batwoman, but no love for Kill Bill. I thought you was woman power. Are you a fake feminist? Just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie, I still haven't even seen that Batwoman trailer because I don't care like at all. Like I could let me tell you guys something about me. I can argue a point that I am not invested in. So don't think that I care about everything I'm arguing. Yes, it does, because if you understand my personality type, which is an INTJ, I'm not gonna go into details. If you care, Google that shit.
What the hell is that? You know what? I'm gonna Google
what I just say, and I'm a Virgo.
I ain't Googling shit. Tell me what the hell INTJ is. What the fuck? Come on, Google it.
INTJ.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Explain what INTJ is.
I didn't say INTJ. I said INTJ. Magnificent Gaming knows what's up. He's an INFP.
Listen, I ain't all
and there's an ISP. All my people know what's up. We know who we are. Yeah. Unlike these people.
Yeah, y'all
I knew I liked this that for a reason.
G-A-Y.
I'm glad you could spell Hard 8. Anyway, I don't know why I don't like Kill Bill. I don't think I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan to begin with. I only like a few of his movies.
Man, Django.
What the fuck is an INTJ? That's what we want to
know. It's a personality type. It's like,
what is it? Can you explain it? Educate the people that don't know.
I'm not getting it.
Introversion, intuition, thinking, judgment.
Oh yeah.
It's introverted thinking, intuitive judgment, something. It's been a while since I looked at the everything. Yeah. But basically, I'm the littest personality type. Know that.
So you're like, it says,
even know what it is.
It says you a strategist.
Because it's been a while since it's the mastermind or the strategist.
Yeah.
This girl, dog.
You just mad that I'm not gonna explain it to you.
Yo, you can't even explain. You don't even know what it is.
I do know what it is. I'm just
been a while.
I haven't memorized
something that you don't even know what it is no more. Like it's so
no more. Exactly.
Long.
I'm glad you said that shit. Right?
Listen, it's been so long. Why you even still representing it? You ain't even familiar anymore.
No. Because my personality type doesn't change just because I don't know what the fuck.
You flip flop a lot, Candace. It does.
Don't start that shit because I didn't flip flop last week.
Hard8, you can't say that.
Oh shit,
Hard8, you can't say that.
Oh, we about to get Landis started.
All right. You gonna keep that shit going? All right.
Hey, real quick now. Real quick. The guest can't get in. It says he's blocked by somebody. Silver Sky 545.
Oh, who blocked him?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I might have blocked his ass. Who the fuck is that?
He did a podcast like a one-on-one with Wingy. He was just on the Iron Lords podcast. Real cool. He's a white dude, but he's like Rev without the racism.
Was he a mod at one point? Because didn't that one guy like go on a blocking spree?
You said he's like Rev without the racism.
Yeah, that's man. Yeah. Just a regular, like an all-American, cool white dude, man.
No, I didn't block him because I can see his chat, so I know I didn't block him.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, man. We got to figure out a way to
shout outs to LOL, you salty. Appreciate the super chat player. Also, shout outs to Tony Wood 25. He said, "What up, AGS crew? Happy Memorial Day. Show my brothers Melon and DC mercy today. Oh, I feel your pain, Hard 8. Terminator might be trash, fam."
I've been giving up on those movies.
I actually think the new Terminator movie look interesting, and I've never really been a Terminator fan, so this isn't.
You're saying the gay looking Terminator? Okay, we get it.
No.
Short-haired gay woman.
No, because look, she's not attractive to me because I prefer breasts. But like, no, it just seems interesting. Like this chick, like I was listening to your commentary on Friday when you were like, this chick knows this chick is not a human. She just thinks she is. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I watched the trailer and it basically confirmed what you were saying. So I don't think it's the official trailer or the one that other people saw.
No, I don't got him blocked, Psycho, because I can see his comments. So if I had him blocked, I wouldn't be able to see his comments. So I don't have him blocked. I don't
see his comments, so maybe
where because that has to. Yeah, that's only with YouTube, right? It ain't got nothing to do with like Twitter or nothing. So no.
I don't have nobody blocked on Twitter.
I don't have them blocked. I don't know. Sometimes it be glitching like that where it don't let you in thinking that somebody in here blocked. I don't know. You just got to keep trying. It eventually probably go through unless Dark Cloud got them blocked or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely don't. I've never blocked anybody. Like I like being trolled, believe it or not. So, and you see, I gets busy in them comments.
Yo, what's social justice warrior about me liking this movie? I'm confused.
If you don't like the Terminator movies, I don't know how you can look at this one and be like, "Oh, this looks interesting," because they all, you know what I mean?
Because you know what really made it interesting to me is that scene where she throws that metals, whatever, at the dude, at the Terminator, and then like it pins him, and then he just like melts around the thing, and he's like standing on the thing. I thought that was pretty dope.
It's already been done and better.
And I actually did see Genesis. I didn't think it was that good. And I saw the one before Genesis. Was it the one where he ends up in the silo and the bombs go off? I liked that one.
Well, you got to go back and watch the original and then watch part 2.
Terminator 2 was fire.
Hey,
DC, part 1 and 2.
Hey, DC, you on the sideline play. You got to get in the game.
What are you talking about? I'm here.
Oh, what's up? Okay,
hey,
I saw you in
DC.
I was like, what? In the chat. All right. Hey, yeah, try to see if you got my man Silver Sky 545 blocked. Because he said he's blocked by somebody. I don't know.
Nah, we're actually friends. No, not
right now. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Duh. Yeah.
So it sounds like nobody got him blocked. So.
Sometimes that should be glitching out. So
all right.
You got to go ahead and check that out. I mean, usually he keep trying, he'll get in eventually.
Okay. You got the link.
All
right, y'all. It's all good.
They talking about they know how you roll now, Landis.
I haven't even seen the Batwoman trailer.
That shit is trash, man.
I watched it.
And you didn't think it was that bad? Exposed.
Nah, I mean, I never said what am I exposed for? I never said anything bad about it before.
No, that dude is exposed because I haven't even seen it. I don't, like I just said, I don't have any feelings about the shit. Don't care.
She don't care.
What are y'all talking about?
As long as the girl hair don't go past her shoulders, Candace is good.
That's not true. Have you seen Eliza Dushku?
As long as her hair don't go past her earlobe, Candace likes it. So.
Y'all talking about
Dark Fate. Terminator Dark Fate.
I said I like Dark Fate, so that makes me a social justice warrior. Yeah, even though I'm not actually attracted to the chick because she has no breasts.
Oh, you like good dude.
I mean, I like at least a handful, and she don't have that.
Yo, Candace is crazy.
Candace like to be fed.
Whatever.
Yo.
I mean,
yo, man. That's funny, man. Batwoman looks alright. I mean, I looked at it.
Man,
I didn't really have no bad feelings about it. I didn't think when I looked at the trailer, I wasn't thinking, damn, let me hit the dislike button. I didn't really I didn't really care.
Because you don't got the full story, that's why.
I don't watch CW. Who the
that's
fuck
what I'm saying.
TV?
That's what I'm saying. So you don't know it's a history behind that. Like it's garbage.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Oh, hold up. Let me ban this guy. I saw the post and I didn't even. My bad, y'all.
Ban somebody. What happened?
He's spamming the chat.
I don't see who's spamming the chat. Oh,
it was add me on MySpace. I just took care of it.
I didn't even see that shit. So how y'all Memorial Day going, man? Do y'all celebrate this, or do y'all want to act like y'all celebrate it?
I don't even front. I don't even front. No, I don't celebrate it, and I've had a lot of family in the military, so miss me with that.
Hey, I'm wherever the ribs is at.
All right.
I mean, yeah, if there's a barbecue, I'm down, but I'm not gonna front like I'm doing it for the soldiers or anything.
I only care about like 2 holidays. That's it.
Thanks, Candace.
Oh,
Hey,
what holidays are
I
those?
support you as
Thanksgiving and
someone who
Christmas.
risked your life, but I don't support the. Well, that's a really long. We don't need to get into that. You're a great soldier. I love you.
Actually,
DT.
I don't support the government, but I actually do support our troops. Yeah.
There we go. You said it so succinctly. That.
Thanks. That's what's up.
You said Thanksgiving and Christmas, Drew. Why those 2 holidays are special to you?
Cause the food be food be bumping, man. That shit be good as fuck.
Okay, we got.
It's not even about the gifts. I just like the food, man.
Silver Fox. All right, I mean Silver Sky. We got
Silver Fox. What in the world?
Guy. We got him in here. All right.
I finessed the system. I use my work account.
This motherfucker said this is fucking. This is he like a solid rail without the racism.
Hey man.
That's crazy.
You'll see.
People say that all the time. That's
Hey, it's got to be true because I know Solid Rev. I don't talk to him, but I know Silver. We talk on it daily.
I'm telling you, man. This dude is the truth, man. Real shit.
Shit, crazy, man. It's crazy out here.
Dude, we got to get together and do a Tough Mudders, man, or a Spartan.
Dude, I'm ready when you are. I promise you that.
Yeah, shout out.
Are you gonna take a GoPro?
Yeah, because I will fail the entire time and everybody will get a laugh.
Hey, shout out to Psycho Gamer who also recommended Silver Sky 545 and DC as well.
I appreciate it. Well, Cycle, that's crazy because he and I go at it all the time.
Yeah, you could go at it with him, man, but he's a respectful dude, man. He's good. He's good.
Yeah, he ain't coming to LA, dog. It's all right, Ravish. He ain't coming.
Hey, man, well, you see, you see me. You see me.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Y'all need to stop. I swear to God, dudes are worse than girls. Y'all get together
Candace,
and be hyping
I don't know
each
how
other
you
up
talking.
all
You've been running your mouth the whole time.
Yeah. This nigga had fun.
And y'all be right there with me, right?
Yeah, okay, Candace. Yeah,
You be right there with me, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this nigga had a perm.
This nigga was looking sassy as shit with his perm.
Hey, yo, Ravish, remember what I called you? Yeah, Ravish. I was
like,
this nigga.
This nigga had like 3 earrings and shit.
Thank you, bro. That nigga look like Ratatouille. That shit was crazy.
I've only got my left ear pierced.
He look like
That's it.
Nigga look like he took selfie tips from Al Sharpton. That shit was crazy.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, Ravish, that did look like Al Sharpton's selfie.
I'm telling you, bro. I told you.
You know what? There's no mirror behind me though. Like there's no mirror behind me.
Nah,
like,
nigga. Nah.
Wristbands with spikes. Fuck out of here. I did not.
Oh hell! That nigga said I look like a DeBarge brother.
No, that nigga was a mobster or a model. That shit crazy.
Yo, why you call that boy Ratatouille? That's crazy.
Yo, that shit look just like him.
They don't look like you. Mad because you can't grow no damn facial hair.
Yo,
man.
but I told you that's because I shaved.
Hey, Drew, when you grow facial hair, wait. When you grow facial hair, do you grow it in patches or is it full?
No, it just goes full.
Okay, all right. I don't know.
Drew, you should grow some facial hair.
I grew it back out.
I was just gonna say you look kind of young, and I don't know if dudes like that the way girls like that. I love getting carded, but I don't know.
What? What are you, Candace? What the hell are you talking?
You look
about?
young. You look really young.
Yes, I am young. I'm 24.
I know, but you look like
what you saying, Candace?
He looks younger than 24. He looks like
Yo, hold on.
No, he looks like a teenager.
She's trying to say when she finally holler at Drew, she don't want to walk down the street looking like she holding a child's hand.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I said I don't know how dudes feel about feeling like looking younger than they are because you look like you're in your teenager.
I like that. I like
looking
younger than I am.
I love looking younger than I am.
When you're younger, you don't like it, but when you're older, it's actually like a compliment. You know what I mean?
The only time I like it is when my salt and pepper start growing in. That's about it.
We got a super chat. Shout outs to Tony Wood 25. He said, "Damn, Landis, I performed CPR and saved a life yesterday." He said, "All good. They hate the press, but I'm working with kids over here. They not ready for this."
What is he talking about?
Oh, he's a soldier. He's
mad. I said I don't support the government.
Yeah.
I've spoke to actual soldiers who in confidence have admitted to me that they don't support the president. So
hold on. Somebody backing up a truck. God, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, my bad. That's me.
What the fuck?
Nah, it's the alarm. It's the alarm in my house going on.
Yo,
What's the alarm going off for?
Cause hold on, wait.
You burned something.
Somebody cooking?
Hold on, I'll be right back.
The fuck?
Mute your mic.
Yo, the whole building emptying out. He's still on fucking podcast and shit.
All right. Okay. All right.
Dang. Shit crazy.
Nigga said I look like Al Sharpton.
Oh shit, my bad.
I bench press over 250.
That don't mean shit.
I'm gangster.
Well, to be fair, you also wear gloves, so you know that's not a thing.
Yeah.
You can't be wearing gloves. You're in the gym, but that's not.
Hey, we got a super chat for you, Candace.
Yeah, I saw it already.
Hey, you know what? Rondo Warrior talks a lot of trash. That's why I left the slot open this week for a guest, because he said he was gonna come on the show and talk that shit. Yeah, Rondo Warrior. He said he'd been coming on for the last 3 weeks. When you gonna do it, player?
Has he made that down payment?
But that's what I was waiting for. Yeah.
Because I mean, if you want to talk shit and that's all you want to come on for, I'm gonna need you to pay. I'm gonna need you to pay.
Not. You know, he ain't gonna go at everybody, but he said he wanted to make an appearance, so you know.
Yo, they roasted in the chat.
Bro, Rondo have the most to say, but he hiding behind a picture like everybody else.
Oh shit!
Damn, man.
Ouch.
I mean, damn.
So what's going on this week, man? Kind of quiet this week. Yeah, I mean, yo, did y'all see that the baby shit?
Yeah, I was talking to them about that. Yeah.
That shit funny as hell, dog.
Funny as fuck.
I just saw that shit.
I just put on Ravage to that. Yeah.
Yo, what is this clout chasing gonna get somebody killed out here?
Yes, it is, bro.
Like this shit is outrageous. And then you talk all that shit and then get beat down. How you let the nigga beat the brakes off you? Fucking leprechaun and shit.
Yo, his underwear.
Threw that weak ass right or left or whatever that shit was. I said, "Come, what you was gonna do with that?"
Yo, that looked like he was trying to hug him. That ain't no damn. He ain't throwing no hands. It looked like he was trying to hug him.
Threw that weak ass punch. That shit was funny as hell, dog. And then got on the camera and started fucking talking shit. Talking about, look at my face, dog. We saw you. You know what I mean? That nigga beat your shorts off. And he was fucking leaking.
Yo, that shit was funny. He said, I'll beat this nigga Dolo.
He told me, look at my face. Yeah, after you cleaned your face up, nigga, your nose was busted. Fucking you talking about? Shit was
bro,
funny
like
as hell.
It was just sad that he got the first punch in and couldn't do shit. Like,
I don't even think that shit landed. I think he missed that weak ass fucking jab he tried to throw.
Like, all he did was leave himself open.
Once the baby said, come here, I was like, oh, it's a wrap.
Yo, that shit was funny as hell, dog.
You saw that nigga try to get up?
He got kicked right back down.
No, the funniest is the post videos when this nigga in the car talking about some, look at my face.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got my teeth and all this shit. Like, nigga, you cleaned up. You still trying to hide that lip, though. That lip still was on swole.
You seen when he went back to the store? You seen that?
Talk to the security guard.
Yeah. Man, he capping. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, any of y'all see Aladdin?
Nah.
I'm pretty sure I already said I was gonna see that.
You talking about the musical, right? The musical?
No, the movie.
Yeah, the musical.
You talking about the kid movie? Oh. I hope you
talking about the trash remake, right?
Yo, I went with me and my wife, all right?
What was the kid?
So you didn't even take your kid?
The kid?
Nah.
Bro, so you don't even got an excuse. I wouldn't have admitted that. I would have said I took all the time.
I already told you I was going to go see it by myself.
How did you and your wife go, but not you, the wife, and the kids?
Yo,
I would have lied about that.
All I got to say is, man, I'll take whatever L, but I was sitting in there re-singing some of those musicals, we and the wife, bro.
No, you could have done that at home with a better version with your kids.
It doesn't matter. I wanted to see it.
Wait,
why didn't you take the keys though? That's what I want to know.
What? They're gonna go. They're gonna
why didn't you take them?
So you wanted to see it by yourself?
Yo,
they were all the kids were at their sister at their aunt's house. So you know,
you're lying.
Get out.
You're lying.
So why did you wait for them?
He's got like 14 kids.
Y'all left him with grandma.
Yeah, right.
The movie yourself. That's a damn shame.
Hey man. Hey, I saw John Wick 2 last night. I mean,
you mean 3?
Wait.
You
DC,
did that to justify your Aladdin watch?
Wait, DC, did you like the film?
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna
I like
see it.
it.
I wanna
I'm buying,
see it.
I'm buying the
Yo,
Blu-ray.
he a grown
That's
ass
another
man.
L.
He was in there singing along and shit.
Yo, I mean it. Yo, record it. I was in there singing, re-singing, and all that.
Him and a
Nah.
bunch of kids.
Is that why you didn't take your kids?
I'm gonna do the
to
same
watch-
thing
Yo,
for Lion King.
hold up. There was like maybe one kid in there. Everybody else in there was all adults.
Why do
That
I feel
don't
like you
justify
made your
nothing.
wife go? She probably didn't want to go see that.
No, she wanted to see
Man.
that. That was her choice. I wanted to see
Don't
John
die.
Wick. That's why we went last night.
Look, Dark Cloud, don't apologize. I'm gonna do the
I ain't
same thing for Lion.
apologizing.
I'm gonna do the same thing for
How the
Lion
hell
King,
do you
man.
go to a 10:30 movie to see Aladdin? This shit crazy, man.
But
It's
both
actually
of those
11 o'clock.
movies look
I wanted 11.
trash.
11.
Yeah, I went late.
Y'all was weird. Y'all was some weirdos and shit. Can we get for Aladdin 11 o'clock show?
All right, you know what? It's cool. It's cool, DC. I'm gonna fall
Wait,
back.
was it good?
I don't want to hear no slander when I watch the Sonic remake, the Sonic movie.
Aladdin
Though.
before you talking about was it good?
I don't know. I just want to know if they did it right. Cause I was watching some reviews. They said the third part of the movie was whack. So
Of what?
Have you seen the trailer?
Of what?
yeah, I've seen the. I like the trailer,
Nah, it's trash.
Hey, let me get
but then again,
we got from Tony Wood, 25. He said it's 2 a.m. where I'm at and love your podcast, holding an M4, walking a K9, sweeping for suicide bombers and laughing at this entertainment. You probably what?
He's probably gone now. He said he had to go back to work.
No, he said right now. Oh, but anyway, how are you listening to a podcast and sweeping for suicide bombers? Shouldn't you be
Got in a
alert?
headset.
Shouldn't he be alert? Paying attention?
Hey, we got
Gonna get his
crazy
ass blown
attention to
up.
detail. We got a crazy
Hey
attention.
man, he
to
might be
detail
that
show.
good. There's some dudes who are that like they can do a
I
gang.
forgot we got G.I. Joe in this motherfucker.
Oh
Hey.
no, he was still here. He just sent another super chat.
Okay, Tony Wood 25. Shout out to him again. He said, bye everyone and keep doing your thing. I catch your PayPal when I'm back stateside in a few months. I'll stick to super chats while on deployments.
Yo, Lard
G.I.
8.
Joe, American hero.
they call him Lord 8.
Lard 8. I'm gonna
Eight.
call you that as long as you're calling me Landis. So let's
Lard-
go.
Large
Oh,
late,
shit.
That's
large
whack.
8 lines.
Lard late lines.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyway,
All right.
So we haven't even done intros. Are we gonna do topics?
Oh,
It's
topics.
almost 2.
we didn't do intros yet.
Nah.
Nah.
All right, let's get to these intros, man. We got let me see.
Silver Sky 545.
All right, go ahead, man, with the guests.
I don't believe in intros.
Oh shit. Okay.
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 All right. You got a YouTube channel?
Sort of, but not really.
Oh, okay. Probably why. That's probably why. Anyway,
All right. Hey man, hit me on Twitter. Shout out to the guests, the panel, the chat. Let's get into it.
all right, go ahead, Drew.
Do games. Let's have a lit podcast today, man.
All right, Dark Cloud.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's good to be back. Let's get to these topics.
And we got Candace.
What's up? All right, let's get into it.
All right. What you got, Ravish? You got something?
Well, you know, I want to start it off with the DC specialty. Sony's what's up with this PS5 loading time? You break that down, DC. You know anything about that?
Nah, I know nothing about that.
Yeah, apparently the motherfucking PS5 boots up like a NES, Super NES or something. Like it's
Wait, really?
minimal loading time. Yeah.
I haven't seen anything about that. I thought you were just talking about the
Wait, what happened? Say that again.
The PS5 apparently boots up like 3 times faster than the PS4 or some shit. Crazy. Yeah, I just seen like a side-by-side photo, like a video, and it
You ain't
boots
see the
up.
video on the
No, I saw like the
load
video.
times? I'm telling Dark Cloud, you didn't hear about
Yeah,
it?
I saw it. It's literally the solid state that they have is there, plus the hardware that they're working with is to basically like boost loading times. They're trying to say that this generation, other than graphics, they want seamless gameplay, like no loading times. Just literally, you just turn the game on, just boot right in.
You
My
guys,
biggest
one
thing
sec,
is-
one sec. Hold on. Hard8, put your Cash App account in the chat. Rando said he's trying to hit you up.
All right. Go ahead, Dark Cloud.
Yeah. So my biggest thing is like, yeah, this hard drive that they're focusing on is gonna be lit. My thing is, what's gonna be the price? And on top of that, based on that price, how much storage are we getting? Yeah, because it's cool to have great load times, but I'm not trying to buy a next generation system that only comes with 100 gig, a 500 gig, or a terabyte. Especially with these consoles aiming for 4K 60 and supposed
really
8K upscaling. I expect all of that. Yo, things change with the time though. You can buy a 512 SD card, micro SD for like $100.
Hey,
go back like 5 months ago, that shit was like $400.
No, I was gonna say,
didn't they use Microsoft fuckery on the terminology for it though? It's like a hybrid, like some kind of weird voodoo wording on the SSD.
I'm not sure.
It's not a native, or I guess I don't know if native is the right word, but they're not using like an actual solid state. It was they used some fuckery words.
Yeah, I think it is a hybrid SSD or something like that. But do you really expect them to only do 500 to 1 terabyte? Really?
If they're focusing on like internal loading speeds, how expensive is that hard drive going to be? Especially if they're aiming for a price of, let's say, $499, right? Or $399. There's no way we're going to get that type of sauce of a hard drive with that type of loading time, then 4K 60 and Blu-ray, Dolby Vision, DTS, Dolby Atmos for all that price. That's not going to happen.
Unless it's software driven. If it's software driven.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
There's no way it's $399 though. Not with what they said about it.
It better not be. I want it to be $599.
It's confirmed to be $499. But I got an external hard drive, so I really don't give a fuck. But
I mean,
that's also another thing too. Like, if you're loading stuff from an external hard drive, is that going to affect the speed of the actual games loading?
You probably don't even need to do that. You can transfer games back and forth. Play the games that are on your hard drive.
I ain't got time for all that.
Shit, I got all day, cuz.
It's not that big a deal to me.
Hey, we got a super chat. Shout out to Phantom Ruler G. I don't know what's going on with these load times, but it's pretty impressive so far. But we'll see.
I'll be more excited when it's not a Sony exclusive game booting that fast.
I mean, they were hyping super load times with the PS4, and that didn't happen, or the PS3, one of them, and we didn't see nothing. So we'll see how it turns out. But what they're showing so far, they basically showed like it zooming through the city, and it didn't have to slow down at all. Like on the regular PS4, it had to slow down and keep loading in, or it would stop so it can load in the rest of the city. But with this new technology, it just was going all the way through.
Yeah, then you also got to remember too, like, how does that, because that load time is based on a single player game. When it comes to like an MMO, it has nothing to really do with the load time on your hard drive. It's based on their server and your internet.
It's also how they build the game too. It sounds like it's going to be more challenging on the developers.
Yep.
Well, I'm hoping it's not another PS3 situation where it's like the developers have no idea how to code for it.
No, I mean, that's why I said I'll be more excited when it's a non-PlayStation exclusive.
Yeah, it ain't gonna
because one of the biggest things is, I know y'all hate Nintendo, but like when it comes to like Nintendo games, their games load faster, their games take up less space, and they have a larger world. Versus the developers, they got way more hard drive space being used up, loading dumb slow, frame rates is terrible. So hopefully Sony is working with these guys to give them an algorithm or some sort of compression tool to work that into their games, not just Sony exclusives.
Yeah, but Nintendo games lack quality. Like, as an example, take any Nintendo game, and it's like, you know, as much content as like a loading screen on any PlayStation exclusive. So cut it out. It's apples and oranges.
No, I'm talking about not versus PlayStation. I'm talking about like a let's say a third-party Switch game versus a Nintendo exclusive. They have their own compression tools to make their games load faster and take up less space. So I'm hoping that they work with the developers to do something to make sure it works that well.
I just wanted to take shots.
Did Randall hit your super chat? Because he's claiming, I mean, not your super chat, your Cash App. He's saying you did.
Yeah. I told him to hit me on Twitter, and I'll send the link.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see.
Yeah.
And like you said, is it going to apply to third-party games also? Like,
probably not.
Standard, or is this just going to be for Sony exclusives? You know,
I imagine it's only going to be for exclusives, the same way only really first-party studios made use of the touchpad.
So is this going to be an actual SSD or is it some software? Are we finally getting an actual SSD in these consoles, or are we still?
Well, Mark Cerny did talk about an SSD. He didn't say nothing about a mechanical drive.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because SSDs are pretty cheap nowadays, man. So it ain't no reason why we shouldn't be able to get SSDs in these consoles.
I'm just wondering why we're over here talking about, not we as in the panel, but the PlayStation in general talking about load times. Can we talk about, things like bullet damage, real actual bullet damage, where I start unloading on somebody's head and it chips away at their actual head? Can we talk about improved AI? Why are we talking about loading times? Why are we talking about 8K? Can we talk about the stuff that actually matters? That's what I care about.
Yeah, we definitely need
physics,
improved loading times.
I was just about to say
and attention to detail. It's a lot of other stuff that's more important than
one of the biggest fails of the PlayStation 4 is audio. Like not having DTS:X or Dolby Atmos is like killing me.
Well, agreed. But why do they choose? Why does Sony? Why are they so petty? Like why are you running your own 3D audio as opposed to running Atmos? That doesn't make no sense to me.
That's what I thought. I thought when they said 3D audio, I thought that's what
Cerny did not say anything about Dolby Atmos. That's what's kind of like making me a little nervous.
I thought that's what they meant when they was like 3D audio. I thought they meant and Atmos.
I'm thinking it's the same tech that they've been talking about in their their Platinum headset, that new tech that they launched. So they're talking about putting that into like the actual console for your surround sound speakers. Now, is it mimicking Atmos or DTS:X? Because Sony's an audio company.
It's one and the same. They're one and the same.
I feel like faster loading times are being downplayed a little bit because I play a lot of single player games, a lot of open world games, and one thing that kills is once the save file gets too big and the loading time just seems to drag. I hate that shit. It's like a commercial in your game, and I hate commercials.
That's also
fast loading times is great, but it's other important shit they need to focus on. That's more important right now. You know what I'm saying?
Also, Silver Sky, are you on Twitter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you drop your Twitter in the chat? They really want to follow you.
I don't know how to do that. I'm on my phone.
Okay, then.
I'll do it. I got you.
I'm electronic stupid.
No problem. Ravish, I got you.
I got you. Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, sir.
Right, and there we go.
Anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. See, Microsoft is doing everything right when it comes to all that type of stuff. Like the audio, they added the Dolby Atmos and all that good shit. So
yeah, but that's the thing though. Sony did too, but they only on the streaming / movie side. They didn't add it to the game. So like Battlefield as an example, it's running Atmos on the Xbox, but not on the PlayStation. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. It's I don't know, man. I understand the concept of what they're doing with the whole 4K Blu-ray player, but Dolby Atmos is in video games right now. So they need to add that. Like their 3D audio shit that doesn't speak volumes to people. Like you're like, oh, we're introducing PlayStation 5 with 3D Sony audio. Like you say we're introducing PlayStation 5 with Dolby Atmos in your video games. That is impressive to the casual.
Yeah.
Okay. Daily Stormer. What the fuck? Isn't that the racist website?
I have no idea.
I feel like it is. I think bro's just calling you racist.
Daily Stormer sounds like stormtroopers. Stormtroopers are white, so probably.
Yeah, it definitely is. I just Googled it, and the first thing that comes up is like the Jewish problem, race war, random shit. So basically, he's just calling you racist.
He's trolling. Yeah, he's trolling.
Nah, DC, did you once upon a time say that the Pro was going to have a 4K Blu-ray player?
Nah, I covered on my channel just saying that they could have packed something in to support like a UHD disc, because even right now, like there's a lot of Blu-ray players out there that can actually read and play back UHD discs, but they just need to be patched.
Hey, DC.
All right, we got him in here.
Yo, what's up, man?
The big trash talker. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Rondo? Yeah, bitch ass. No, what's up, man?
Chilling,
all right.
Bro. Hey, DC,
you got an intro?
DC, I have a question though. DC.
What's up?
Hey man, even though you inspire me every day, man,
You're
I'm
botting.
just saying,
You're
like,
botting
how does it
out.
feel to clean up cat piss at
Hey,
some?
he's why
That's-
this dude join from the Switch?
That's all bad.
How
Came in
how
talking
it
shit, but
feel-
his mic is trash.
I heard that. I heard that shit. That shit.
I heard
how it
what he
feels to
said.
clean up cat piss at Sony.
Hey,
though?
if that's what
How it
I'm
feel?
doing, making 6 figures, I'm all about that life.
What?
Let's press on me.
And Landis, how does it feel to know you 555 pounds?
Oh,
Oh,
damn. I cry every day.
damn.
Bro, I cry every day.
I know you cry, but you look like you cry every day. You
Bro,
look
I have a question for you, though. I have a question for you, though, Lando. Lando,
What's up?
how does it feel to know that we're the brightest part of your life?
How? I get paid every
I mean,
week.
you
I do
here
good.
every Sunday talking shit. Obviously, we're the bright spot of your week.
do
I mean, you're
realize
welcome.
I only come because Hard8. I've been following Hard8 for years, so I only come because Hard8. That's pretty much
And
it.
yet you keep coming. You don't have to be here for the
I just
podcast.
said I come
Hard8 does
because
streams.
Hard8. We just
Hard8
established
does
that.
streams all the time. Why are you at the podcast?
You say what?
Hard8 does streams all the time. Why are you here?
I always like when you stream. I always be checking out the shit. I check it out
Okay, but if you only like Hard8, follow me. Why are you here?
Follow me.
because I like picking on Godzilla's kids, and you're one of them.
Oh, so basically,
Damn,
because
man.
we're the bright spot of your week, like I said.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. I thought he was just gonna be cool. He is
Nah, I'm
talking
cool.
that
Yeah, I
shit.
didn't know that.
I'm just
I knew what
fucking with
Lando
her.
was gonna be about,
Like, I'm
but
gonna get
like,
my
I'm just fucking
$50
with her,
worth.
dog. Hey, Rabbit,
Yeah.
you know I'm just messing with her.
Yeah,
dog.
it's
I'm
all
just
good, man.
Ain't no
Shout outs to Stash 215 champ. He said y'all should do AGS shirts. I would cop up.
Nah.
Nah, no shirts.
No.
Man, we gotta get
Hey,
up to
I said that
100K.
last
allowed to give
time.
a shout out to BG in here or no?
What's up?
Are we allowed to give a shout out to BG? Broken Fag HD? Or no?
Damn. Chill.
Hey, I bet Antonio Holmes right now is laying BG on his back, right?
Yo,
now.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. You know where he at. You know where he at.
Yo, he's gonna block you, bro. He's gonna block you.
You know where he at.
All right,
You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
stop trolling. I'm gonna stop trolling. Y'all keep talking about what y'all talking about.
Nah, shirts is a waste of time. I'm just gonna be real with you. And plus, you know what I mean? Shirts is a waste of time. So
Yeah, until you make them Chi-Chi vids. Yeah.
yeah, it's a waste. Nobody wears them joints, man. They don't really sell like that. Maybe a few people, but they don't really. Yeah, they don't fucking work
They
like
just
Hey,
gonna
Landon,
buy a Hard 8
thanks, bro.
shirt. That's it.
I mean, facts. Hard8 just put out a shirt, make a logo.
Yeah, you should do that, Hard 8, because they only go buy yours.
No, you can
Hey,
make
can you
make
browse
money
real
off
quick?
shirts, but you just got to do it in a way to where it.
What was that,
It
Lando? I
attracts
couldn't
more
hear
people.
you. Your mic is trash.
My bad. My bad. I'm talking on one of your phones. My bad. But hey, can you?
On my
browse?
phone? No, I have
you
a
browse?
nice phone.
You
clearly have an
Galaxy
Obama
S.
phone.
You have a Galaxy S.
Bro, what
Yo,
the
he
fuck,
asked
yo?
her, can she growl? What
you
the
growl real
fuck?
Yo,
And
please
you
don't
just
do that,
keep
Candace.
talking,
Don't
that is
do it.
still-
Candace ain't gonna do no shit like that.
That's
He does all the
crazy.
time with
Yeah,
that older
crazy,
lady. Remember that lady she dating is like 65 years old, eating that saggy cat. You know?
Look, she dumped her.
Lando
Nah,
only
he
cares
dumped
about
Landon.
Hard 8, but
She dumped Landon.
he be listening closely when I speak. I got you, bro. I got you.
I'm-
You a fan on the
What's
down
wrong
low.
with you? Why you can't take a joke? No, take a joke. It's a joke, man. I'm trolling, man.
So I can't troll back?
Nah, you can troll back, but you about to cry. I can tell in your voice. You about to tear up right now. Relax.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
shout out to Stash 215 champ. He said better villain Joker for Dark Knight or Thanos.
Thanos all day.
Better villain, Joker,
Yeah,
Thanos. I
Thanos.
like Thanos.
That's not even a
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Yeah, I gotta
No,
go with
it's not
Thanos
Thanos.
myself. Yeah.
Thanos.
I feel like
Definitely.
Thanos on another level, though. That nigga.
Thanos is lame. Fuck that.
Joker want to take over a city. This nigga Thanos will take over the fucking universe. So that's the difference.
But Joker's
That's
more
the difference.
based on reality, though. More-
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Hey,
Well,
yeah,
he's
you
more
right,
based
you
on
right.
reality and
Yeah,
shit.
you're right.
Thanos.
He be doing some crazy ass shit, but yeah, you're right.
He ain't got no magical powers and shit like that.
Hey,
Hell,
what you-
hell
he got
Kingpin
that
Kingpin
bomb,
from Daredevil
that
is
little
better than damn
Lazarus shit.
Thanos.
Nah, you're bugging. Really?
Yes, sir.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
Then Thanos.
Yeah. Look, I don't.
on.
I think I know who he's talking
You like
about.
Kingpin from the TV show?
Yeah. I don't mess with PG-13 comic books movies. I don't mess with them. If there ain't blood and limb separation, I ain't messing with it. Period.
I love the Endgame. They cut a nigga's head off.
Wait, nigga, what? I'm lost. What's going on?
I haven't seen Endgame. I don't watch movies in theaters.
Oh shit!
Oh, what like a Blu-ray or what you do?
Yeah, dude, I rock that home theater, baby. I can't look the audio and whatnot in theaters suck compared to like what you can get at your house.
Nah.
Well, what about Dolby Cinema?
You ain't never been to
Dolby Cinema.
You never been to Dolby Cinema.
That's fair. I haven't been to a real good Dolby Cinema. That's fair. However,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sit right there with him. When you go into the standard theater and you watching on that projector, I'm like, this shit could look way better on my TV.
That
we ain't talking about no standard cinema. We talking about Dolby Cinema. That shit.
Yeah, you can also be shot at random by some crazy.
Shit.
You can't live your life. You can't live your life like that.
You can't.
You just got to carry on you.
No, man, I can't do that.
Just be aware of them exits. That's all.
You sit in all them cum-filled seats. I ain't messing with it. I'm gonna stay home. Thank you.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Man.
Yeah, Dolby Cinema is a really good experience. That shit is fire.
Yeah, but I got that 7.1 in the house that runs the same Dolby Atmos and everything. So I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But it ain't that Dolby Cinema is fire.
No, I don't doubt it. Yeah, but see, that's also, I'm in 30 minutes south of Dallas, so the closest one to me is in like North Dallas, which means I also have to drive an hour to get to that bitch. See,
shit,
that's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, that's too much. I don't know about that.
You got height speakers?
I got what?
You got height speakers?
He said he got a 7.1, so no. I have a 7.1.4. I got 4 height.
Okay, look. We don't have to flex on me. That's not nice. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to get my 4 ceiling speakers. I'm not quite there yet. I'll get there soon.
All right. Until you get height, you ain't doing Dolby Atmos either.
I know.
Oh.
Don't let them flex on you. We not all as rich as them.
Wait. Hardy, didn't you get a Dolby Atmos quote unquote sound bar?
Yeah, I had it at first. I did until I found a light.
Trash.
All right.
Trash.
I was gonna say because Atmos sound bar is kind of like an oxymoron.
Nah, it's trash. I mean, it's trash. I got the real thing now, though.
See, goddamn.
I got height.
I thought I had one thing.
He tried to flex on you hard, eh?
I did.
I told you to just stop. You're not gonna win that one.
I got the real thing. I got shit coming from above. It's wonderful.
Hey,
I
was
playing Shadow Tomb Raider. That shit got Dolby Atmos support, and like this part where like you in the cave, you can literally sound like water is dripping from over top of your head, and you can hear the bats.
Have you? Okay, let me ask you a question. Then let me ask you a question. Have you played VR? PSVR?
No, I haven't done the VR yet.
Okay, so do you have the platinum headsets?
No, I ain't got no. I don't do no headsets. I'm not a headset.
I don't normally either. But the reason why I was asking, maybe Dark Cloud can help me out here. So when you rock 3D audio in VR or like Uncharted 4 or whatever with the platinum headsets, that 3D audio is next level. And despite what people may think, that shit does 100% help you in multiplayer games. I was just curious if
I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like Atmos with like the DTSX decibel settings, because most people don't know that DTSX is actually decibel higher than Atmos and supports more channels.
Yeah, I prefer DTS because I like that. I like the treble and stuff, but Atmos is better for explosions and shit. But what I was asking though is the clarity and the detail of 3D audio using surround sound like a 9.4.2. Is it as clear and concise as the 3D audio on the headset? Because the true 3D audio.
Well, that depends on your speaker setup. Because I've upgraded my shit to DevTex, and I got a Moran speaker. So it depends on your setup.
Okay, so if we're gonna be honest, I'm rocking like 30-year-old Infinity speakers.
You need to upgrade, my nigga.
yeah, I agree. But also
speakers don't really. It's not as bad as one might think.
Oh no, he can't add toppers unless he puts in ceiling speakers to work right.
All he got to do is upgrade his
receiver.
Receiver first, yeah.
No, I got that. I got the Atmos receiver. I gotta get my ceiling speakers installed. I already have them. I've just been lazy.
Yeah. Waiting on what?
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's a gun.
It sounds like Darth Vader's in this motherfucker.
Nigga, it sounds like Landis breathing in the background.
Thank you, love.
He gonna keep. What happened to Candace? He done ran Candace off. This shit.
She about to cry. God damn.
Crazy.
Yo, this
God
nigga
damn,
crazy.
that poor girl about to cry. God, Mom, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That shit crazy.
Oh, crazy, man.
I mean, hey, but look, she about to get paid a lot of money off that movie on May 31st. That's gonna be a good movie for her, man.
He talking about Godzilla. You just
Wait, what movie you talking about?
Godzilla's coming out May 31st, man. This dude.
Yo, bro,
Yo, y'all gotta have to put some respect on Candace's name, man.
Yeah, you gotta
Hey.
put respect on Candace's name.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you gotta put respect on that janitor's locker name, man. Shit. That janitor's locker, though. You know.
Hey, yeah.
But yeah,
Did we cover the Terminator Dark Fate or?
I guess like loosely. I mean, y'all seen the trailer? Everybody seen the trailer for it?
it's 2019, man. Everything's gonna be taken over by women, so let's just keep it moving.
Yeah, I don't really like the gay Terminator, man. I mean,
Okay.
Yo,
Look.
it's just
She
weird, dog. This is come on, man. Look at the last time we had a female Terminator. And Terminator 3, and then compare that to the one we got now. Like, come on, man. It's just
she does
have changed.
She has a cliche dyke haircut, and then look if
wait, what are you guys talking about?
The Terminator Dark Fate.
Look when Candace came back.
About you crying.
Let me say this. Whoever the casting director is should be fired. That antagonist Terminator looks like a fucking stock clerk at your local Walmart. Like he is not intimidating. So that dude is not intimidating.
He does look like he go door to door selling vacuums.
That dude is not intimidating, man.
That is true. But anyway, yeah, I mean, we in different times. As soon as I seen that little gay Terminator, I was like, come on, man.
Wait, are you talking about the chick or the dude?
The chick.
Because the dude looks kind of gay too.
No, he doesn't. What are you talking about? He looks like a typical dude at Walmart.
No, he look a little. To me, he look a little.
He look like a typical dude at Walmart.
The dude didn't look gay, but we.
Do you know which dude I'm talking about?
We talking about
the enemy, the villain.
Yeah,
Candace, you.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he do look a little fruity though.
Right?
Yeah, he look fruity.
I told you.
Who the Terminator? No, he doesn't.
He look.
Yes, he does a little.
He just with that button up. Like, come on,
right?
Hey, Harvey,
like he don't look like he really feminine, but he look like he got a boyfriend at home.
Yo, Harvey, he look just like Ronisha.
No.
Yeah.
That shit, I don't know. The CGI, I wasn't feeling the CGI either. I don't like the way it looked. I think Terminator 2, which came out damn near 30 years ago, looks better.
Oh, shit.
That nigga said he looked like he was working Hot Topic.
You saw that too?
Oh, man. Exactly. That, yeah. Nah, that's, Not a Terminator, man.
Yeah, in the work at the new Hot Topic at that. Like,
you talking about the villain?
The villain. DC.
He don't even look scary.
Nah,
he looks like he work at the new Abercrombie and French.
He looks like the dude you go pay your taxes to.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like that, you can't go from Arnold to that. Like, nah.
Hey, you know he must look terrible if Candace roasting him, because you know she looked like absolute muck from Pokemon. You know.
Damn, this nigga.
Hold on. What is your beef with Candace?
What's your beef?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
What is your beef with Candace?
He's just a hater. I got this.
It started a long time ago, right?
What happened?
I said, "What up, Candace?" inside the live chat. Like, I think the 6th episode ends.
Okay.
And do you know what she did? She fucking blocked me from live streaming, like live stream, but live chatting with other people.
She blocked.
That sounds like that was an accident. You sound like you got in your feelings over nothing.
Yeah,
I
did. So I made it my life for the next couple months to every single fucking live hangout.
Yo,
did I not tell you this dude was obsessed? He claims he's a Hard 8 fan, but he's just obsessed with me because I hurt his feelings.
You know what? Though?
I don't even know who you are, bro.
Like low key, that shit. I be doing that shit too sometimes.
You
like
hurt. You been
got a vendetta.
Ooh, that's so sad. You shouldn't have admitted to that. That's embarrassing.
It's been an accident, though, man. It's not like she did an accident, player.
Bro, you so hurt.
So you said what's up and she blocked you?
Relax.
You said what's up and she blocked you?
You hurt.
Nah, she just told me out.
Oh, she timed you out.
Obviously, you're not blocked. He in the chat every week.
I'm confused.
Plus, I was
So
about
wait,
and
pause.
Jack move and all that. So
Pause. I'm confused. This dude is upset because he got blocked before he even spit game.
Timed out. Yeah, no, he got timed out.
I'm upset that I'm
Like
gonna
he
hang out
big
with
mad.
No, I can relate to that though. One time I called into a morning show and Ed Lover, I knew the beat of the day to get 10,000. I was like maybe 15. Though. Hey, Ed Lover hung up on me, and I troll him any and every time I get. Like I hated that dude from that day on. Like he cost me 10 racks and 15. Ed Lover, yeah, that was the man. Ah, man, that shit is funny right there. All right,
man, what other topics we got?
We got what's the
Hey,
AGS?
did y'all see John Voight saying that Donald Trump is the greatest president since Abraham Lincoln?
John Boyd been canceled.
Wait.
I don't know who John Voight is. He's the father of Angelina Jolie. He's also an actor. Well, he was anyway. He ain't been in nothing in a long time.
And it's funny because Angelina Jolie don't want shit to do with him.
He was in Anaconda.
He almost cost her first adoption because he was saying like she was mentally unstable and all this shit. I wouldn't fuck with him either.
Silver Sky. Yeah, that's his opinion. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
I think he got a problem if he's saying some stupid shit like that.
Look, man, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: Donald Trump is good for the country because his transparency and bigotry. Now, if we had Hillary in the office, it would just be mask. It would be in disguise. You know, she'd be talking all that good shit. Black folks would love her and really believe this bitch keeps hot sauce in her purse. You know what I mean?
Right?
Did Donald Trump really put a hold on Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I did hear that. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he delayed it by I think 8 years. So, yeah. Or maybe 2028. That's even.
Can the next president come in and fix it?
Yes, yeah, the next president could definitely come in and speed up that process.
Sanders,
but he would need to be on that shit because Obama delayed it, and then the next president came and Trump came in. So
I was about to say that shit. Like this shit been went into effect when Obama was in office. So why did he delay it?
Right. Yeah,
that was a big problem with Obama, though. He kind of kept passing the buck. So now it's like he was hoping Hillary would get elected, but that bitch was unelectable. So all of the things he set up to happen, hoping she would dunk on, didn't happen.
Right.
The other team got the ball.
You don't like Hillary, Candace?
Nah, she was.
What about Bernie?
Look, I'm a big Bernie supporter, but look, my reason for not supporting Hillary is I've been following her since basically high school, senior year. And at one point I was a Hillary supporter.
Did she grow her hair? Did her hair grow? What happened?
She actually used to have longer hair, but
oh, that's when you like her, huh?
Funny thing, I used to be attracted to her daughter when we were both younger. Like, you know, like when they were in office.
I always thought her daughter was ugly as shit.
I know she is now, but like at one point I was. Yeah, at one point when I was younger, I was attracted to her. But anyway, Hillary's voting record is atrocious if you actually paid attention to it. Hillary's speaking, like what she said in public, was atrocious. She said to some Wall Street dudes that every politician should have a private and public opinion, which is basically saying everything that I tell the people is bullshit. What I tell you is the truth. So how could I support someone like that when her record doesn't speak to what she's saying now? It's the same thing I feel about Kamala Harris, Cory Booker. All of these people calling themselves progressives now do not have the records to back it up.
Not to mention her mentor is like literally super high up in the KKK. So, you know, there's that.
Yeah, exactly. So I would never have voted for her. No, I didn't vote for Trump. I voted for Jill Stein because I live in California and it would have went for Hillary no matter what.
Yeah. So Obama had the opportunity to put Harriet on 20 like she was supposed to be, right?
Yes.
He could have definitely sped that process up as the putting it into effect. I'm not sure, but yeah, man, he definitely. Hey, man, he was lax, man. He was a pedestrian president, At
I never
best.
even heard
He didn't
about
even
this.
do that much for black people.
Well, he did nothing for black people. If you were gay or you were an immigrant, then
got
he
more
might have
rights.
been your guy. But
Yeah.
nah, man, he didn't do anything for black folks.
I feel like it was more of a figurehead than anything.
Hey, Ravage, repeat what you just said. I'm lost. He didn't do what?
He didn't do anything for black folks. You know, he campaigned as black. You know that, right?
No,
Are
I'm
you?
just saying.
Let me ask you. Are you black, Rondo?
Yeah, 100%
Okay.
black.
Yeah, he didn't do anything for black folks. President Obama.
But you just said he did something for gay people, right?
Yeah, if they were gay or immigrants.
So
No, but you. So wait, you can't group. Wait, you can't group
black.
black LGBT.
Yo, this nigga, man.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear what you said.
Kid Smooth and Landis should be happy.
Oh man, you crazy, man. Y'all crazy, man. Yo, he didn't do anything, man. I mean, you know, his guy in his cabinet, I won't even go into, but Rahm Emanuel basically let genocide happen in Chicago, and Obama was well aware of it. So, in a city where he started his political career.
But what would you like Obama to do about Chicago, bro? You can't stop.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do for black folks as far as economically. But yeah, I won't even go. That's a whole nother show, player.
You can't stop that shit that's going on in Chicago, dog. You can't stop that shit, bro. It's too late.
Wait. Yeah, you can, because if you can make it worse, then you can make it better. Like, the thing is, how does it get worse under his presidency, though? Chicago, if you go before 2008, the murder rate wasn't nowhere near what it is today, catastrophically. Like, it's crazy. So how did it get worse under him, a black man who started his political career? Wait, listen. He started his political career as a community organizer in Chicago. So for you to say that, hey, you can't do nothing about that, niggas gonna kill Nick. Nah, man, no, there is something you could do about it. If you can make it worse, you can make it better. You know?
Well, so part of the problem is they don't put together any kind of solutions. Like, as an example, prison reform
programs,
like teaching the youth in poor areas like where I live how to manage money. You know, like that would help. Wouldn't y'all agree?
Hey, Silver Scott, are you from the mean streets of Florida, like my man Rev? Or
hell no. Florida is like a third world crazy country.
Florida is nuts.
Florida is the dick of the United States, like a rancid one at that.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit! Okay.
That explains so much.
See, now I wasn't gonna put an L on his name. I was
Kodak.
L on his name. That's Lando.
Hold on.
Mr. Reject is from Florida. Shocker.
Candace, you're from Kong Island. So what's up?
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. Did someone speak just now? I didn't hear shit. It must have been that trash ass mic.
You're
I don't know. Try again.
Island, bro. You're from
Wait,
Florida.
yo, Kodak is from Florida, right?
And that also explains so much.
Come on, bro.
Have you heard Kodak?
Yo.
Bro,
man, Florida is.
Well,
kind of
I can't really talk because I'm
Florida
from the
now,
Bronx,
like,
so I can't really talk.
Florida, that makes no sense. You guys do know there's good people in Florida too, right? There's good people.
I don't know.
You do know that people from other countries hate people from the U.S. as a total, like in totality. There's good people everywhere. That doesn't mean shit. Florida is the shithole of the United States.
Hold on, wait. I gotta put some. Hey, Ohio is right there. Hey, Ohio is right there with Florida. I'm sorry.
Hey, I used to live in Florida for a little bit. Stop it.
Hey, Dark Cloud, you cursing people out in the chat?
No, no. No, I used to live in Florida, man. It's just as bad, man.
Hey,
Molly's,
DC, let me ask you this.
salt, people doing dumb shit.
Yeah, but
DC, let me ask you one question.
So that's a difference.
What did he say? What?
What?
Jerked off the what?
Florida got the L in the name.
Hey, I was going. Hey, DC, be honest. You lived in New York. You lived in Cali. You lived in Florida. Hey, where are the easiest women that are in this country? Aren't they located in Florida?
That depends on. Oh yeah, Florida.
Yeah, it's definitely not New York. It's definitely
the women that are easiest to bang are in fucking Miami. I can't speak about Jacksonville.
No, Miami is lit, bro. Miami
them
is
women
lit.
are so easy. They're so easy down there, man.
Yo, they be naked out there. They be having their shit all out and all of that.
So Ravage, if they're so easy, why you keep paying?
I don't pay. I haven't paid, Lando. I haven't paid for pussy directly, according to 8. But I haven't paid. I haven't just never walked up to a chick and said, "Hey, let's handle this." I've never done that, man.
Man, what the fuck is Melon Matt? I wanted to roast his ass too, but he ain't even fucking here.
Yeah, he got sick at the last minute, like right before the show. He called me and told me, "Man, hey, I got an instant cold. I got an instant cold."
Shout out to Melon Matt, man. He gets sick in 100-degree weather, man. Shout out to Melon Matt.
At the recruiting office again.
That's fucking miserable being sick when it's hot.
That nigga's bones is made of spaghetti,
Candace,
man.
aren't you used to it?
Hey, he got it. Maybe he went down south again on another girl first night. I don't know.
Don't say that. Don't wish that on my bro.
The mud mouth.
Don't wish that on my bro.
Don't wish that on my bro.
Hey man, I gotta
you
get
a follower for real.
Oh man,
Heartache, you like your stand? Is he getting your approval?
Yo,
Because he's trying real hard. You gonna give him a thumbs up or something? Let him know we did a good job.
This meme I got of you. I got a weird fucked up meme of you. Like real fucked up.
You got a meme?
Yeah. Meme? It's back when you first started this fucking podcast. You used to have your picture of your.
Oh damn!
You've
been plotting, huh?
That's a good picture.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad you've been a fan for so long.
I don't think I remember her having a picture.
I don't remember her having a picture.
You came later, Ravish.
Oh, okay.
After I changed it because Heart8 had a problem.
I had no. How did I have a problem with that?
You said you didn't like the fact that I was holding a cigarette in the picture.
Because you're scaring people. All about that. You're scaring people.
That's how long he been a fan.
Oh, y'all. All right, man.
Jay Harris, he said Obama could have put in place different legislations to protect minorities from police brutality.
That's actually facts. A lot of times after a shooting.
I can read just well, sir. I got tongue twisted.
I'm just saying, BG. I'm just saying, bro.
But yeah, that's actually facts because a lot of after Trayvon Martin got shot, Obama came out and was like, that could have been my son. Yes, it could have, but what are you gonna do in response? He did nothing. He gave that soundbite and moved on.
Well, to be fair, that's not an easy task to do. It's a training problem. So how do
it
you,
is. I agree that it's a training problem, but he hasn't even he didn't put in place anything to change the culture of the training. I talk to cops to this day and they say that they're getting trained to shoot to kill.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I work with I used to
wait. So
go ahead.
All right.
So I used to work with law enforcement day in and day out for what I did. And the way they trained, it started right after 9/11. They went from, just as an example, if you were to breach into a house, they would throw a flashbang, right? And then they started, they got militarized because of terrorism. And so then they started training to throw, like basically go in grenades. That's an extreme, but the point is that the mentality of police work changed to this. So there's that. There's also like things that came in where people kept getting sued. So like if they were to like send the dogs out of you, right, and you got bit up because you weren't paying or you weren't listening, and you could sue and win. And so all these departments are getting sued for millions. And so they stopped using dogs. Like there's a lot of things that took place that it was kind of like a domino effect to lead us up where we are today. What I don't like about it though is the media makes it seem like it's way worse than it's ever been, which is not true. It's actually the opposite. It's actually better than it's ever been.
David. It's fucked up in Florida, bro. Like, okay, so look. Check this
out.
Everything's
fucked up in Florida.
No, but I'm just saying, like real talk. Where I live at in Jacksonville, right? The dude that lived next to me, the house that's across the street from us, this dude the police went to the wrong house and shot up the dogs and then shot a kid. You know what I'm saying? They went to and they found out at the end of all that shooting, they went to the wrong house. You know what I'm saying? So like,
yeah, see that's really terrible.
It's not better though. It's worse.
King T, are you a cop? I'm just wondering why this dude in the chat just said "fuck all y'all." I'm wondering why.
By the way, you guys remember that Madden tournament from years ago in Jacksonville, downtown Jacksonville?
Yeah.
I was there, bro.
Yeah. You was there when that white boy came back with that semi?
Listen. The cops. I wish they showed the video footage of that. The cops didn't do shit when they saw a bunch of niggas standing there. That's real talk. They were like, okay, oh well.
Damn.
Packed up and left.
Shout out to Sauce Curry TV. Oh, go ahead, real quick. The super chat people are historically fanatical. He said arguing about politics, but most don't even know the policies they following. He says scientists need to make an evolution of humans. because I have no hope for our future. Ah, okay.
No, I have
Damn,
no
sauce.
hope. That's why I don't vote.
I feel like
It's just training. Things need to. It's kind of like military. They used to turn you to run. What is it like? You had to do 6 miles during basic. Then they realized that ever since that happened, since 9/11, the troops were in in Iraq and all that. So then they've trained them more to be like snipers and better shooters. So they dropped it down, only needing to do 2 miles to run. So it's all about, they could change shit all over again. They could refocus.
How many years is it going to take for them to actually train every city in America, every county in America?
But here's one of the things that like Silver Sky is saying is that I'm not saying we're blowing shit out of proportion, but the internet is making shit out to be bigger than what it is, because it's actually slightly better than what it was. It's just that social media is posting things to make it seem like it's gotten worse.
Yeah.
But if you look at like crime and everything, it's dropped. It's not like how it used to be. Police brutality is not the same like how it used to be. It's just social media is making shit out of this what it's not. Change things.
The world is definitely smaller due to the internet. Real quick, want to get to this. The big, most requested topic was the Harvey Weinstein settlement. You guys heard about that?
I don't know who that even is, honestly.
Harvey, damn, you are from Florida. Shit. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein is. Oh, go ahead, go ahead, A.
What's up?
No, I was gonna do the Harvey Weinstein. Everybody was requesting that topic, but go ahead.
Oh, Harvey Weinstein, white privilege. He got off
clean.
Basically, he was able to pay his way out, and Bill Cosby went to jail. He was getting accused of sexual assault and harassment, all that type of shit.
Damn, Bill get 100 years for that?
Yeah, Bill went to jail. He was able to pay his way out, $44 million.
God.
Wasn't there more concrete evidence on Weinstein?
There's actually, they've got like audio footage. They've got text messages from Harvey.
And his shit was way more recent too.
Yeah.
Wait, so was it just like prostitution, or was it just like he?
No, he had a casting couch. Like, he's already admitted to banging Charlize Theron. What's her name from the Avengers? The one with the fat ass. The Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, he's admitted, like he's came forward and admitted to some of this shit.
No.
Yeah.
The thing is, I mean, do any of the victims they care? No, they fucking multi-millionaires.
Got a bag.
They should still want to see them in jail, but they probably don't even care no more. They just know their whole life probably going to change.
So did any of the victims speak out like Charlie and Scarlett?
No, but they denied. They actually have buyer's remorse. That's a good question. They denied him. They denied him.
No, I was gonna ask. How did this work? Like, did the victim settle, or who allowed this to happen?
That's a good question, Landis. Good question, Landis.
Well, what happened was basically he had a bag, and he's got the complexion for the protection, and everybody seems to be happy.
No, like, I honestly think less of all of the women who accepted that, because most of them were celebrities. They were already wealthy. What you need another bag for?
Well, see, the thing is, a lot of them were aspiring celebrities that never made it. Yeah,
people that made it denied it.
They denied exactly.
I see. Yeah. So basically, they said. Yeah. So all of a sudden, their morals were less important than the bag. I'm pretty sure they could have got a bag at any time. Why make it this big thing if you're ultimately just going to settle for a paycheck? I don't understand that.
The main one the main one who was kind of vocal and then backed out. What's the one that's
the whole Me Too movement about a paycheck though? I mean,
no, it's not.
No, I don't think. You know what, DC? This is kind of different though. But
yes, it is. DC.
What's the name of the actress whose last name is Judd? She's a Judd.
Ashley.
Yeah, she said, "Hey, Harvey, why is he admitted? He said, bitch, you've been in the game 10+ years overdue." He said, if it wasn't for me banging you, you would have never had a career. So this dude actually was like admitting this shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, but Ravish, how many Hollywood producers, CEOs in these big companies do that shit? A lot of them.
That literally doesn't make it right.
But
once they don't make it, then it becomes
then it's a problem.
Yeah, then it's a problem.
Yeah, when they don't make it, then it becomes a problem.
When I don't get what you promising, then it's a problem. Like, all right, exactly. I'm gonna do what you want, but you better make sure I get a role or some shit like that. And if it don't happen,
it sounds like either way it's deserved, because you're trying to sell. Hold on, you're trying to sell the dream to these women, right? You're getting women that are way out of your league to put out on the promise that they're going to be famous, and then you don't do your job. Well,
I'll explain it to you guys this way, and to Rondo's point. What this is essentially is the ones who got on are denying him. The almost, I think, close to like 80-something women who didn't get on got a bag. You see?
Okay, but what I'm saying is, with Bill Cosby, right? Was it? I'm not sure 100%. Was it ever proven that he drugged all those bitches?
Who?
yes.
Bill, was it ever proven?
How can you prove that?
Yeah, was it proven that he drugged, like he actually?
It was
drugged
30 years
them?
ago.
Was it ever proven that he actually?
Yeah, a lot of that shit.
No, I'm saying, was it ever proven?
No, I mean they couldn't prove. I mean, it's just hearsay, right?
Wasn't it that a lot of those women
that's what
had
I'm saying.
talked to like different people at the time, so they had people to corroborate what they were saying?
Well, you have to understand though, Bill Cosby's actually black, so you don't need evidence. Like you just
That's true.
This is be real, right? Like, hey, this nigger drugged me 50 years ago. Where's my bag? All right, like, hey, like, come on, really?
If they can put Mark Stewart in jail, they can put anybody in jail, fam.
Martha Stewart went to fucking. She went to camp.
Nah, she didn't go to jail. She went to fucking summer camp, nigga.
Yeah,
And they only locked her up because she lied to the government. Was like, bitch, don't play Scooby Doo. And she turned around and said, oh, and they sent her to summer camp. That's what happened essentially. They just said, look, if you admit it, you're off. And then she didn't want to admit to it. She had her standard, and they did her in. You can't play with the government. Yeah, you flex on the government, you gone. Yeah.
For real?
That's what happened.
Wait the tax season this year. I'm gonna flex on the ass again. Shit. I'm done. Go ahead.
They're gonna lock your ass up with a booty bandit.
I think a lot of the Me Too shit is all about the dollar bill. So
nigga, $44 million split from 80.
44 mil. And you know Bill got it. Bill had it. Bill had that. Bill was worth around, I think they said around 5 or 6. He used to be worth more in the 80s, but yeah, man, Bill had that bag. He just didn't have that right that pigmentation.
Isn't well, I mean, I'm not saying that it's right, but isn't that the same? They said the same thing about like R. Kelly. Like after these women didn't really get on, the families was like, "Oh, you're not paying me money no more."
Man, R. Kelly didn't do nothing.
Man, that nigga was setting up the camera. Get out of here.
R. Kelly shit.
R. Kelly married Aaliyah.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't.
No, he's talking about how it went down.
The families that he was like paying money to get their daughters. When the moment he wasn't paying them anymore, they're like, "Oh, okay." Yeah.
Once the money dried up, that's when tune started to change, and that's when all of a sudden tape started. Like the one dude that found the tape just randomly and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all remember that one dude who said he was just going through old VHS tapes and R. Kelly's sex tape just happened to be in his collection?
Yep.
Yeah.
What a weird coincidence.
Yeah, one of the chicks who was scorned gave him the tape and he lied about it. But it's ironic that Sparkle and Aaliyah, although she wasn't with us, they didn't have any problem because they got on, right? So it is what it is. Like if you didn't make it,
correct. Aaliyah's last year of her life, did she not start in movies? Like,
oh yeah, she was getting paid. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think she would have complained about the R. Kelly. I don't think she even cared.
She never wanted to talk about it. She never wanted to talk about that.
Yeah, she moved on. She knew that she paid her due to get on. You know, and it was one of those things with Aaliyah's situation is that her uncle, and when she got pregnant and she was underage, her uncle till this day actually owned. The reason why R. Kelly's broke now is Aaliyah's uncle owns his publishing because they agreed not to charge him if he signed it over. Until this day, Aaliyah's uncle was getting paid off of R. Kelly's all that music a year.
R. Kelly is broke though, because like
he ain't got
paid. No,
he ain't got the. I mean, He still get royalty checks every month because he wrote a lot of music, but he ain't got the money like he used to have.
I mean,
he's been paid. They've been robbing him. People, R. Kelly is illiterate. They've been robbing this man for years.
Yeah.
Yo, I just got to laugh when you said this nigga's illiterate.
He can't fucking
He is though. He can't.
I know. It's sad, yo.
Shout out to Gideon Alvin White. He said, "Why y'all acting like Bill didn't admit it? Diddy.
I'm not. I think Weinstein deserves to be in jail like Bill, not Bill deserves to be out
As,
like Weinstein.
As a father of 3 daughters, I'd take all these motherfuckers, drag them in the street, and rip their throats out. Fuck them.
Facts.
You already know where I stand, Silver Sky. I got 4, so ain't nobody touching my daughters, man. Anything. I don't even like the rumor. Just
dead.
So I have one last question though. So about that Harvey Weinstein dude, when he was doing that with the girls, whatever, like, did they parents know about this shit?
No, these were like a lot of them were like young, aspiring actresses.
So
the ages are.
So they was 18.
The ages fluctuate though. Some of them are 21. Some of them were like 17, 18. It's all over the place. A lot of them though, the majority of them were older. A lot of them were like in their 20s.
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Terrence Ingram.
Yeah, but you ain't got it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad.
Nah, Terrence Ingram. Thanks for the super chat. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, you, what's your name, David? I get where you're coming from. Like, I get it because you have kids, but they don't have. If they was 21 years old, they didn't have to stay there. They didn't have to do it.
But you don't know the circumstances. You don't know, like, when you're in a room with some big fat nasty looking motherfucker, it looks like Jabba the Hutt. Like, to me, the whole thing is just
exactly.
It's just fucked up. I mean, it's a fucked up situation where they maybe moved out to LA. And they're literally living out of their car, and they're on they don't have family to support them. Like, they're desperate.
I agree.
So
also, Weinstein is pretty big, right? Like, not just weight size, but he's tall too, right?
Yeah. So
he's a big
I've
guy.
had a dude like when I had just turned 19, and I basically had a dude try some shit like that with me, and he tried to get me drunk and everything, and luckily I was just aware enough of what he was trying to do to get myself out of the situation. And even when I was trying to leave, he like grabbed me and tried to walk me to my car, which could have been an issue, but luckily my car was like right in front of the building. So, and this dude, my point is that dude wasn't even physically imposing, and I felt intimidated. So I can only imagine what these women may feel like. You can only imagine what he's saying to them. Like, you'll never work if you don't do this with me. And all this other stuff.
When he answered the door in the robe, you should know right then and there ain't shit.
Honestly, I would have left at that point.
You're supposed to be going there to work on, like, do business. You know what I mean? And he opens the door in a robe. Like, come on.
Plus, he's got smelly Mr. Burns balls. Like, oh god. That's just
but you know what? You know who got away with this shit scot free? What's it called? The dude from Playboy.
Bill Clinton.
Hefner had underage sex slaves.
No, what's that?
Sex slaves, bro. And he never did no jail time. Just that money, who he is, popularity. There's stories. If you look it up, 16-year-old girls, sex slaves.
About that. Was any charges ever brought towards him?
Wait, what guy?
No, nothing.
DC.
Nothing.
You remember that football player named Hank from the Eagles?
I don't watch football.
Wife? Okay, but the chick that's named Kendra that was on that Playboy show, 1 of 3 girlfriends.
Oh yeah.
This is proven fact. When she first stayed a night there ever, she was 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that dude needs to be.
I know. Hey, wait a minute. That chick had a sex tape, dog. Hey, before she went to the Hefner mansion, she was fucking a hillbilly, dog.
Yes,
no. Hey, no, I don't believe. Hey, dog, that chick was fucking a dude that looked like he was halfway retarded. I'm not kidding. Like, I remember, I was like,
little girls,
I saw that shit.
There's stories out there that these even part that. As a parent, how do you sign off on this shit?
Money.
Like,
$millions.
What's your mean?
I don't know. That shit's just making me a little teary up, man. Like, how do you?
Hey, dog, you see that old girl with R. Kelly, that savage chick? Her father wanted to be like a rapper and all kinds of shit in his 50s. Like, it's niggas. Hey, real quick, Gideon Alvin.
I don't know, man.
You just going to somebody's hotel room and shit like that at 2 a.m. I just don't understand this shit, yo. I don't know, man.
Hard8, you got a point. What you think is going
that little girl? That little girl's born by your wife, and you sign her up to be fucking taken advantage of by some grown ass fucking demon.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm gonna mute my mic.
These motherfuckers, listen, man. They know what the fuck they doing. A lot of them do. A lot of them know what they doing, man. You go in the motherfuckers' hotel room 2 a.m. people answering the door damn near naked. You still going in there like, come on,
that's why
I can have a brain or something.
That's why I'm not a big fan of this Me Too movement and this whole narrative of putting women up on a pedestal, because it gives a false narrative of reality. So as an example, my 10-year-old's at school and this little boy was messing with her, and she kicked him, which, awesome. I'm cool with that. But the problem with that is when you hit a dude, he can fire back, because you don't know what his family is like, how he's being raised. And if he fires back, you're going to get hit like you're a man. You know what I mean? So they have to realize that, hey, there's a difference between a man and a woman, and you can't be hitting dudes like that. So it makes it harder as a father to girls that, like, look, you can't. I don't call my girls princesses or none of that shit. Like, I talk to them like they're grown ass women. You know what I mean? I don't. It can cause massive problems. So my eldest, my 13-year-old, she's in wrestling and powerlifting and all the other things. Like, I'm trying to help set them up for success. But when you have Hollywood out here trying to put them up on a pedestal, like, no harm can ever come to them. You can do and say whatever you want. Like, that's not reality. And so they have.
I respect and really agree with that, because, like, my dad kind of raised me the same way. I wasn't his princess or anything. He didn't talk down to me. He talked to me like I was an adult and fully explained the reasons why I should do things. And I also appreciate the fact that you're teaching them that they can't just hit men just because there are consequences. Because I see a lot of young women who think it's okay to just hit their boyfriends because they're mad. And I don't get that shit, because I wouldn't think it's okay for a dude to hit a chick. So why do you think it's okay for him to hit you? Because legally, if he hits you back, he's going to get in way more trouble, because women aren't, as strong.
Yeah, there are some.
That shit sucks too.
There are some girls that be egging dudes on, expecting something to happen. Some got one thing to say, and that dude's gonna hit you like another nigga in the street, and it's gonna hurt. And he's gonna get in trouble because you egged it on.
You also have crazy bitches like my wife. So okay.
Damn, we're sleeping on the couch tonight.
Real quick, let me get this super chat real quick. He said, Sauce Curry TV. He says culture's been selling their daughters for centuries. We got DMV fan 123. Candace, do you like Black Lightning? You like it emo? And then we got my man up here, Gideon Alvin White. He said, you do know Weinstein's criminal trial is June 3rd. The 44 mil was just a civil lawsuit. He said it may or may not get locked. He may or may not get locked up. Bill didn't until the trial. But here's the thing. If he settled the civil case, who's going to testify against him for the criminal?
I would. I didn't know that was a civil case. They can absolutely still testify in the case.
If he gave away 44 mil, there might be terms and conditions. But as you were saying, Silver Sky.
So, okay. Then you have crazy bitches like my wife. All right. So here's an example. Remember that dude, that super jacked football player that knocked his wife out in the elevator?
Yeah, you're talking about the guy who played for the Ravens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Rice. That's right. And he was on my fantasy team. That motherfucker. Anyway, so I show my wife the video. Okay, and so she watches it, and her take was, "Well, stupid bitch shouldn't hit him." I was like, "Oh my God.
Shit!"
Now here's
she spit on his face, actually.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
So here's coming from this woman. Okay. So we were young, right out of high school, because I've been with my wife since we were juniors in high school. So yeah, we've been together for a minute. So we were in our first apartment. We were moving out and getting ready to move into another house. All right. And she's pregnant, and bitches be crazy when they're pregnant. So I was moving furniture by my damn self out the door. And I was like, look, can you get the door for me real quick? And she's like, oh, fine. So she's holding the door open, but she doesn't move. It's like, look here, you're pregnant, and I'm trying to carry furniture by myself through a doorway, and you're damn near the size of the doorway because you're pregnant. All right. So I told her to move. I was like, baby, I don't want to hit you. And then she I don't remember what happened. Something happened. She moved or something, and I had to put the furniture down for a second. And I had to get my body through the door first. This woman hit me with a vacuum cleaner.
What?
Oh shit!
She hit me.
Was she trying to kill you?
I don't know, man. She's crazy. Look, I told
you black.
No, this is the first time. She also unloaded on me. Look, the other time, on my second child, she was driving. Okay, well, I would back it up. We were at JCPenney, all right, and she goes, "Hey, I'm going to go look at something over here. Stay here." First of all, I'm not a puppy, so I wandered an aisle over to look at something. When she came back, I wasn't there, and she couldn't find me, so she wigged out. So she's like, "We're fucking leaving." So we get in the car, and she's driving her car. I shit you not. We are driving, and she just wigs out while driving. So imagine steering wheel's here. She turns and just starts hitting me with combos, just wailing on me while I'm still driving. Now, here's the thing. I love my crazy bitch wife. She's awesome because, crazy women are also good at a lot of other things. So the thing is,
yo, you right about that. Yo, you right. You right.
I'm just saying.
He threw that in there. Yeah.
Some I love her dearly. So here's the thing. Some women are just kind of crazy. So, and I think my daughters all have that, they're from the factory. They're a little crazy and a little vindictive and a little, so it's hard out here trying to raise these girls because they're just, they all hold their cups like this and they're like, yeah, I'll get home, I'll sit down, and then I'll look over and one of my daughters will start having tears in her eyes. I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? She's like, you just didn't even notice. I'm like, notice what? My hair is different. Like, how do you pay attention to that? If you have an extra curl, like what the world?
I ain't never having kids.
Some women are just crazy, dude. That's my point. Sometimes women are crazy. That's all I was getting at.
Well, real quick, was your wife pregnant both times? She flashed out. Okay.
Yeah. And she's always been cool ever since then. So when they're hormonal, they're just a little crazy.
Okay. Hey, man, I've been there, man. Shit.
Some of these dudes out here is hormonal as well.
Punches.
Well, it sounds like a lot of dudes in the super chats are
a lot
thirsty.
A lot of these dudes need to stop. A lot of these dudes need to get off of that cow milk. It's too much hormones. Turn me up.
By the way, I do not have a crush on Candace. Okay, guys, stop in the chat. That's not true. I just want to see how she breathed the fire breath. That's all.
Yo, god damn.
That's all.
Yo, let it go.
I mean, usually when a dude pick on a girl, he do like her.
It's called love taps, right? It's called love taps.
Oh damn, Candace, you got a stalker.
I think Candace.
I mean, he just admitted that he was a stalker. Bro said he been mad for how long? Shit.
It was a joke.
And he did doctor up that meme though.
It was
like
a
he
joke,
got.
I need to see that.
Hold on, wait,
I need to see that meme. I want to see that meme.
Yo,
bro,
you see that? You drink and you eat about it.
It was a joke, dude. Come on, Candace.
Please don't.
No, shout out to Fel Gank. He said, we got to bring that abortion convo back up. Last week was wild because of it. I feel like.
Oh, I'll play. All right, Ravish, relax.
Somebody sing.
That's Ravish.
That ain't me. I ain't singing Stan. What the fuck?
What the hell?
Nigga, you lying.
Anyway,
this nigga frauding.
I need to get Luke on here. I need to get Ash and Luke on.
Oh, okay, yeah, bring her back.
Oh yeah, she gonna tell somebody to shut the fuck up.
Yo, please bring the gremlin in here, man. Bring the gremlin in here.
Yo, I like this dude.
Wait, Randall, what you said?
Let me read this super chat, yo. Shout out to Fel Gank. He said, we got to bring that abortion convo back up. Last week was wild because of it. I feel like we left it tabled. LOL.
Nah, we good. Leave it alone where it's at.
Nah, we almost fought up in here, man.
Niggas gonna start fighting.
Hey, I wasn't even in the chat last week. I mean, I was, but I feel like abortion should be a crime, personally.
Man, we was going back and forth, but it was all good, man.
And Landis, I understand why you are, for abortion. I get it.
Did y'all hear something again? I thought I heard something.
I wasn't sure of that shit, man.
What?
Oh, I guess not. You said, well, I don't think I heard anything just now.
I said I understand why you're for abortion.
What?
Okay, dude.
Is something? What? It keeps going fuzzy.
Y'all want me to set y'all up on a date or something?
Get a room.
Chill. Both of y'all.
Get a room.
What was that? DC, what did you say?
I said, you want me to get y'all a room or something? Chill.
Hey, can Candace fit inside the doorway? Chill. Hold on. What's going on?
Oh, shit.
That woman is not big.
Wait a minute.
Candace ain't big. I heard she got.
Why is it all these dudes that talk all this shit always hide behind an avatar?
Right?
Damn, Randall.
You know what? I do it. I hide behind an avatar because it was kind of like an
Nah, Ravish, we saw your picture though.
Hey man, look, man,
Rappers,
look,
no lie.
look,
you look
just
like
don't show your woman my picture. That's all I gotta say, man.
Oh, it's like
another
that.
man.
Oh, okay, Ravish. Okay.
And she gonna be like, "Damn, who's Elder Barge?"
Oh, you talking about the model? Oh, you a model now? Okay.
Mulatto
like Ratatouille, bro. That shit crazy.
David, I'm just trolling, dog. I'm just trolling.
She gonna be like, "Damn, look at sis."
I'm just trolling.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, I'm like Samson. The strength is from my hair.
I feel you on that, Rabbit.
Yeah. They hating on the Hawaiian Silky.
Too funny. Hey, what's going on with this Tony Robbins thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what? He was giving a motivational speech, but they said the audience was predominantly black. But I don't. He was too comfortable saying it. It was like, yeah, nigger with a nigger and a big sided nigger and a extra
Wait,
large.
what?
Yeah, he was just saying it too much. He was like he was too comfortable. You know, the motivational speaker, Oprah's boy, Tony Robbins. Yeah.
This nigga was. Hold on, wait a minute,
babe. I was talking about how you're crazy.
Yeah, you can pull it up. He was just too comfortable
this nigga
using
just
that
called his
word.
wife.
Scott, you over here telling on yourself? It's all right. That's why we're cool. I tell myself too.
I gotta be up.
Yeah, we know you do, Dark Cloud. Yeah, we know.
Hey, Drew, can I ask a question, bro?
Oh, he gonna roast me, God.
No, give it to him. Give it to him.
You hit me at the back.
Give it to him. Give it to Mudmouth. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
She heard him telling on her.
Damn.
Someone said that the reason why you're bald headed because of a fact that was set on your head.
Nah, I grew my hair back. Man.
Did you let Candace sit on your head again, dog? You can't do that. You can't fuck up like that.
Well, if
no comment. I'm gonna not comment on that.
Hey man, if she got
So
the
that
little,
means you did. Okay, we know what happened. Okay, move on.
No, that doesn't mean anything. I'm staying out of this topic.
Yeah, he can't be saying looking like that. He can't be dropping an N-bomb like that.
Nah, I'm all about choice.
You saw it. He was just I can see like maybe one, but not 10. Like, come on.
Did y'all watch it?
I could grow my hair back anytime. I just choose to shave.
Hey, what do you think about that, Silver Sky? Like, was he too comfortable?
I think. I'll start off with saying I think what he was trying to convey was a good message. However, his delivery was not. I don't want to use the SJW terms, but what he was doing was in bad taste. Like it wouldn't. I don't think it resonates as well the way he was trying to say it.
Nigger that.
But the idea was that he was trying to get people to understand that it's just a word. Don't
give it too much power. Right.
Okay. And so, but I think his delivery was really harsh to kind of drive the point home. But at the end of the day, like that dude has people walk over coals and shit. Like, why is anybody caring what the fuck that dude says? Like, what has he ever done?
Hey, but David, what word did he say?
The N-word. You come on, look.
Don't do that, Randall.
Don't do that to my boy.
Don't do that.
Look at him.
No.
Come on.
He tried to set him up for that. Nah.
Man. I ain't never gonna.
Nah.
It's just a word, bro.
Nah, don't set my boy up like that.
Don't set him up. Nah.
You know, look.
He is not Rev.
No, yeah, I don't know. I think it's non-news. I think they're just journalists are bored and they ain't got nothing else to do. That shit was like from 1889. Like that shit.
Yeah, that giant, it was old.
Yeah, it was the early 90s.
Somebody found that
80s.
shit.
Yeah,
somebody dug that shit up.
That's the shit.
Wait a minute. So they
rented
the 90s to bring this up?
It's old. It's super old.
It's like somebody found it on their VHS in their collection.
I feel like
that's the shit with the internet, man. That's why.
Hey, hard. You can't be picking on Jack move like that, bro.
Yo, do y'all? So let me ask you a question. Do y'all be dreading becoming famous, knowing that they just live to ruin lives?
Pretty much.
Like, I don't know, man. Like like being like a CEO of like something. I'm like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna stay right in my cave. I don't want nobody bringing out no negative light on me.
I just try to air out all my negativity.
Hey man, you can't let your
DC,
past.
aren't you the same guy that told Black Bond you wanted to get his address?
It wasn't Black Bond.
Isn't that negative?
No, that wasn't Black Bond. That was somebody else.
That wasn't Black Bond. That was somebody else.
Yeah, that was a white dude. Yeah, him and Bond is cool.
The one that can't speak no more. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No, but hey man, you can't let your past define you, man. You got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Nah, it don't define me, but people will literally try to tear you down because people live in that crab in a barrel mentality. Facts. I don't want this dude to be successful over me. What can I do to tear him down?
Another problem is people act like you can't grow. Because I know when I was younger, I
We
was
know
less
you can-
evolved. So I had, different opinions. And as I've gotten older, been more exposed to different thoughts, different people, my opinion has grown. I feel like I'm a better person. And if somebody were to screen cap some shit I might have said, like when I was 18 through maybe 21, it's probably not going to look that good.
Shout out to Tony Wood
True.
25. He said, I apologize for previous super chats. Didn't mean to offend or make people uncomfortable. He said, catch y'all next week, 3 a.m. sharp for me. Yeah,
Earl said he was leaving like 3 times.
No, we appreciate the super chats, the love. Hey, we got to pay these bills. God damn it.
They're going to keep playing and get blown up, man.
Yeah. Real quick, Hard8 got at me on his previous live stream because he said The Craft wasn't a motherfucking classic. I wanted to just know, what was everybody's favorite horror film of all time? Like maybe your top
Of
one.
all time?
Yeah.
When I was younger, it was
I don't
the
know.
Hellraiser series. It was not just one. It was
Nice.
all of them except for what is it? Bloodline? That was trash. But everything else was lit.
I'm gonna go
mine's
with Alien.
Alien classic.
What's the
Sci-fi
question?
horror? No, your favorite horror film of all time or series? Like if I say Freddy or Friday the 13th, like what is your favorite horror films of all time?
Hey, did y'all get the super chat?
You already know. You already know.
I don't know, man. There's a bunch, man. Like a lot that I could go back to, like
Oh,
Nightmare Elm Street. I don't know, man. Like I live till this day, like even bed, I don't look for comedy or action.
I don't
I'm
like
looking for the
horror
next
movies.
horror
Get
film.
Fell Gank super chat.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Can we establish that Hard8 was bugging about The Craft?
Yeah, the Craft was a classic.
Hold on, so
I don't even know.
I haven't even seen that
is.
movie.
Are you serious?
That shit whack. It's about women.
4 women at
Dude, it's got some of the funniest scenes though.
Yeah, that movie was dope, man. That
It is
shit was
whack.
kind of dope, man.
That movie had me
When I
feeling
was
some type
younger-
of way about bugs.
When I was
I'm not
younger,
gonna
Child's
lie.
Play was my favorite, like horror.
Oh, yeah.
And of course,
I'll
Friday
put
the
that.
13th and shit like
I'll
that.
put Chucky. Yeah, I'll put
Exorcism, right? That
No.
was like the only movie that
And I like
religious horror scares me or used to
I
scare
remember
me.
when
I like
was-
Halloween.
I remember when I was young, there was this horror movie I was watching.
Candyman
And it was like, yeah, Candyman was shit, but there was this one where it's just like these shadows were underneath the bed, and like it would like kill or grab people. But for the longest time, nigga, I would like leap off my bed to get out the house.
I
And I
still
like
don't
the
remember
Relic.
the name
The
of
Relic
it
was
to
my
this day.
shit. The Relic. Y'all ever seen The Relic?
Nah.
I think so. What's
Yeah,
it
I think
about?
so.
It's like it takes place in like a museum. It's like this fucking monster. It started out as a human.
No, actually, I don't think I've seen that.
Hey, Ravish, you still there?
I gotta look that up.
I'm right here.
It's in
Hey, to
Chicago.
answer your question, go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say to answer your question, my favorite scary movie has got to be 13 Ghosts.
13 Ghosts.
That's
Yeah, 13
actually
Ghosts is
a
pretty good.
really good movie.
Yeah, that's a good one.
13 Ghosts.
The first time I got my fingers wet was watching Exorcist.
Hey, yo,
Weird.
shout out to Stash 215 champ. He said my favorite horror film is Bubble Butts 25.
What the fuck?
Man, look, see?
I guess
You
he
know
made
what
it
movie-
ravish the way he said horror.
Yeah,
One
horror.
movie fucked me up when I was little is an old movie, Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Oh yeah.
I just saw a clip of it. I was like, I don't know, 4?
I
It
got
was weird.
Fire in the Sky terrified me when I was younger.
Oh, yo, you know what got me? The Fourth Kind. That shit freaked me
That's
out.
good.
Yes,
That's
that's a good one too.
Yeah.
Another one is The Ring, because I have
Oh.
daughters, and like the
No.
scariest thing ever is little girls in nightgowns that are like ugly. That shit, dude.
That happened to my mom
wait,
right after
y'all
we saw it. That's
Do y'all
hilarious.
consider The Exorcist a horror movie? Like,
Yeah.
y'all
Yes.
consider
Yeah,
it?
of course.
Okay. So I'll put that. I'll put that. I'll put that.
There are a lot of bad ones, but there are some good ones.
Yeah. What about any
Oh,
love for the
everybody-
remakes of the Leatherface? Anybody like
Nah.
that? Nah.
Mm-mm.
No, the 2005 one wasn't bad.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
good.
it
Yeah, I
wasn't.
thought it was pretty good.
The one
yeah.
with Jessica Biel.
The one,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly,
I think Trey Songz was in that shit.
Yep.
No, I like the one. Wasn't
That
that one
wasn't too
before that,
bad.
right?
Well, I
Hey,
think
I'll say this. I ain't never been
Blair
a
Witch?
Blair Witch
What?
Project.
Nah,
Hey,
I
that
watched
first
it,
one.
and because I
Oh,
was
that got
little,
me.
I thought it was real.
They got like 100. They got like 500 fucking saws now. I forgot which one I liked.
yeah,
I like Saw. The only one I
I
didn't
think
like
they
was
they can't hear me.
4. I like
4.
4 and like 7.
I like how they had a.
Which one was which number was the escape room?
No, hold on. I think Spider-Man is hacked again. He just deleted a super chat.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
He was asking if we could do multiple podcasts or something, and he was saying we like
me to hook him up with a PS5 headset. We saw you super chat, bro.
Yeah, OG Razo said Pumpkinhead.
Did y'all get Tony Wood 25? I apologize for previous super chats.
Somebody blocked Spider-Man, yo. What the fuck?
He gotta post something before I can block him, and he's not posting anything.
How the fuck
I got that
1-8, dog.
Yeah, I got that 1-8.
Here we go. I got you. Just block him.
Okay, good.
Okay. Yeah, I got the super chat 8. Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I don't. That Spider-Man shit doing it again.
Yeah, man. That's not
right.
Good.
See, I guess the younger you are when you watch The Exorcist, the scarier it is.
That shit freaked me the fuck out.
When you watch anything, fucks you up. I remember what my mom did. I don't remember the name of this movie, but it scared me to like not mess around with girls at a young age. There was this movie I was watching. And these women, whenever they got hurt, they had like green ooze coming out of them.
Yo, what the fuck?
Shout out to Grey Ghost 617. People Under the Stairs was my ish. That was my shit too. Classic.
Did you guys like?
Go
never mind. I was gonna say, did you like The Vanishing? I think that's the name of that movie.
Nigga, I know.
The Vanishing was pretty good. That joint was crazy. You know what I like? It ain't a horror movie, but anybody ever seen Breakdown with Kurt Russell?
No, I don't think so.
They don't sound familiar.
Y'all gotta check that joint out. It's called Breakdown. I think it was on. It was on like Amazon Prime or Hulu or.
Yeah, you talking about when he shoots? He starts bucking. He gets out the car. That's not it. Oh.
Nah, Breakdown it ain't nothing to talk about. Just check it out. I don't want to spoil the movie and shit. Kurt Russell, he's a good actor. So,
hey, did everybody here see Endgame yet or no?
Fire.
Nope, not me. I wait for DVD, sir.
I fell asleep on that, but yeah.
All right, yo,
man, quit playing.
This nigga
wild.
Nobody.
I fell asleep during Winter Soldier.
All right, so my question is like.
Yo, Raven, shut up! Damn,
what? That ain't even me.
Everybody didn't see it. Everybody did not see it.
No spoilers, man.
I got you. I'm not gonna spoil none. But look, check this out. Was anybody? Okay, never mind. I guess I can't say it then. I mean, he wasn't even in the movie, but he should have been, in my personal opinion. So
have you guys seen A Clockwork Orange?
Oh yeah,
no.
I love that movie.
That's great.
Say who it is?
Ain't that shit some rape shit?
Nah, chill, Red.
Ain't A Clockwork Orange some rape shit?
I think he does rape a woman in that movie, but it's actually really good. I liked it.
That's a wild movie. What about Red?
Like, do you know or not? Candace, you be liking shit and don't even know what the hell going on.
He raped someone. I was trying not to spoil it. Damn.
Spoil it, nigga.
That movie like 30, 50 years old. Like, nobody watching that shit.
It's a good movie, though.
Like a movie, like she likes her old as shit.
Now I remember when I was
there's nothing wrong with old movies. I could binge watch some old ass movies versus what's out today.
I remember when I was upstate, they had that on the block movie list, but they had ended up removing it because of that.
I can see why it's blocked after seeing the movie.
Yeah. Hey, yo, Jay Harris, he said, shout out to Jay Harris, LOL Hard 8. Synopsis on movies are classic. Please give us the Moonlight synopsis again. Straight hilarious. No, I ain't seen Moonlight.
Man, any of those coming in boring as fuck.
I heard a Serbian film was really disturbing.
What you say, Dark Cloud? You love Moonlight and Brokeback Mountain?
I said I've never watched any of those.
Yo, I never even seen Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, stupid, man. Stupid, man.
Did anybody watch that movie?
I was shocked the other day when somebody said that Heath Ledger was in the movie. I was like, what?
Both those. I've seen both. Bro, Brokeback Mountain is actually a good movie. And yes, I live in Texas.
Really?
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, he said Brokeback Mountain was a good movie. Did you like it? I know it won. I remember that it won an award for best kiss at the MTV Movie Awards.
Well, it's also look. I'm a sucker for details, but the details in that movie, they go a little far.
How?
No.
Don't nobody
I
want
don't
to
even
know.
want to know. Rondo's crazy.
It's time to go. Get to these outros, man.
Talking about sausages.
Let's start with the guests. We're not trying to hear about no fucking Brokeback Mountain. Let's start with the guest, Silver Sky.
Silver Sky 545.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna be respectful. So real quick, Hard 8, sir. I have a bone to pick with you. So,
oh shit, what happened?
Not real bad, just a little bad. A couple years back, I was talking to Mr. Jack Move after I smoked his ass in Uncharted 4, and I was like, "Hey, look here, bud.
Oh shit.
Me and the homie Dooley challenged all of Weapon Wheel, y'all versus us two, and he took it to y'all. I know he did for a fact, and y'all ducked. I was gonna put that out there.
I don't remember that. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't remember that.
That's fair. That's fair.
The lies we tell, boy.
I got proof of it.
No, not you.
Jet Move back it up. He knows.
I don't remember that shit. Fuck. I don't remember it. I really
no, I believe you. That's fine. I'm just saying. Why is Darth Vader in here again? What is happening?
What happened?
His kids are in there. We got another Dark Cloud.
I'm at my dad's house, and he's got a Darth Vader statue, and he keeps like breathing randomly.
You sure
Anyway.
Your pops is a good man. That's a good man.
Ain't Candace?
Shit is raining again.
I'll just say,
I'm the truth. I don't duck nothing.
For real?
I don't be ducking if I.
For real?
You've been ducking the Street Fighter challenge for a minute, though. So. Yep.
Street Fighter what? I don't even.
I challenge you on Street Fighter back in Weapon Wheel days, man.
Dark Cloud, you don't know how to play no games.
Hey, so what's up?
I don't have Street Fighter, first of all. But anyway, go ahead, Silver Scott.
Thank you for having me on. I don't really fucks with YouTube anymore. I just troll my kids on Twitter. So just come swing through and enjoy.
Oh wait, hold on. Silver Sky, was that you who posted that clip on Twitter, like trolling your daughter?
Oh yeah. Every day.
That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, that
oh my god, I
Fuddruckers
didn't
one
realize
had
that
me
was
dying.
you.
Yeah, that Fuddruckers, all that shit had me dying. Yeah, that Fuddruckers one was good.
That's what I do. All day, every day.
Somebody said they want to discuss ravish fat shaming before we go.
Who?
Wait, hold up, Ravish. What?
Wait. I'm half black. I love big women. What the fuck?
What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean?
What that got to do with anything?
Get to your outro, player.
Do your outro. Hey, go ahead, Rondo. Go ahead, Rondo.
Go ahead, do your outro.
Oh, good. Okay, shout out to the guest, Silver Sky 545, Rondo Warrior. Shout out to the chat. Hit me on Twitter. You know how we do. Shout out to the panel.
And thanks for having to shout me out, man. I'm fucking drunk. Anyway, shout out to Candace and her feet.
Yo, this nigga is crazy as hell.
Shout out to Candace.
Her feet.
The hair of her booty and shit.
Yo, this nigga is.
I want to give a quick shout out to Loch Nessie and her body is amazing. Shout out to BG, BG's wife. Even though she's like an elephant, baby elephant.
Chill
with that, man.
Chill.
Somebody's life, man. Hey, chill with that, man.
Chill.
I'm not even laughing about that. That's somebody's wife.
No, listen to Dark Cloud. He's trying to get back on the show. Listen to him.
I'm just saying that's somebody's wife, man. You can't do that, man.
All right, Doc. God damn. Anyway,
All right.
I don't ever have to be on Weapon Wheel again, or me and him could fall out, but that's somebody's wife, man. Chill.
Congratulations. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, so shout out to Jimmy B. Eaton. Shout out to
you're done, man. You're done.
No, man.
No, shout out to Biz the Kid, man. Biz the Kid Gaming. Shout outs for the super chat. He said, great cast as always. Thanks for looking out, player. Go ahead, Drew, with your outro.
Drew Gaines, man. Yeah, that's it.
Nobody go watch that shit.
Go ahead.
I didn't tell nobody to watch my shit. I didn't even tell nobody to watch my shit.
Hey, go ahead, Dark Cloud.
Hey, yo, man.
This
thanks
is
for coming
crazy.
through. Shout out to the guests, Silver Sky and Rondo. See y'all next week.
And by the way,
I just want to say, man, this no glove shit.
Every day, you inspire me.
This no glove shit is destroying my hand, yo. I don't know if I can keep doing it.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
No, man, I wear gloves, man.
Keep it
The
going.
calluses?
Yeah, man.
Man, do you see if you don't fucking stop playing?
I got daughters, man. You want to touch your daughter with them type of hands?
So?
Dark take them to go see a lag, nigga. Shut up.
You admit that you watch hentai.
Oh, that's a good name, Drew Gaines.
Okay. What happened?
Twitter, somebody admitted that you watch hentai.
Of course I watch hentai. I'll say it. I even have books.
Whoa, hold up, Dark Cloud. Wait a minute, Dark Cloud.
Hold on. Outros, Candace, go ahead.
All right. It's a great podcast. Shout out to the guests and to my biggest fan, Lando. Please keep donating. I just hope one day you can get over that hurt I supplied you. Anyway, we'll catch y'all next week.
As soon as you sit on my face, I get over
I know you would like that, but
wow, it came out. It finally came out.
All right, y'all, man. Episode.
Okay, I'm gonna change my channel name. Okay, that's good.
Episode 4.
That is a good name, Drew.
Drew Gaines. Okay.
Okay, shut up. Thank you.
All right, Hardy, watch your fucking mouth.
We can get to this.
I'll play it.
Yeah, another episode down, man. Everybody enjoy your weekend. We about to get up out of here. Shout out to all the
Drew about to headbutt your ass.
Shout out to the Patreon supporters. Yo, shut up, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, this nigga funny though.
Shut up, motherfuckers. Shout outs to Red FM will be on here sometime right before E3. And yeah, shout outs to the super chat supporters, Patreon supporters, everybody to hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit that. Or the dislike button. Do something, man. Busy yourself. You dig? But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. We gone.
Can I ask one last question?
Nah.
No, for real.
What, nigga?
So since I'm entertaining, well, that means I get a next week discount or what?
Trying to get like a discount.
Yo, we out of here, man. Dude.
Yo, peace.